like so. Yo, I pitch wisdom for the kidsdom. Solid as a prism, keeps a funky rhythm. If I want it, I go and get it. My blood thicker than water, we up like a zipper. My jeans seams got ashes from the plane. I'm elevating and crashing in the bed, but instead I hit my rooftop and watch the world go. Penning this shit inside my journal. Look up at the stars as I burn slow. Head to the Ville over by Strauss. We in the house with the herbo. As I throw on my starter, once my ignition start up, it's go time. And we ain't even hit our prime in no time. In the city living, spending past our limits. Put my all up in it, only play to win it. What's the status quo? What's the scenario? Kicking mad flavor as we don't save a dough. Put them to the side like a page of dough. Cut them off clean like a tape up dough. Really think you dream until you wake up though. Everything is custom. If they ain't want it, then f them. If they ain't part of the process, can't trust them. Double cup and sipping, bought a new roll, eating true rolls. Shorty fat like a sumo and I'm high off the Chillin' with the crew playing Uno. Tryna front, but it's cool-o. We on our way up, so it's kudos. Tryna get the moolah copper-tudo. I need a big crib with a blue nose. Step into my dreams like it's Euro. Playing pool with the cool vibes by the poolside. Shorty asked me what's my shoe size. She think I'm too fly, but I'm really too high. And I ain't with the rah-rah. Hit her and tell her bye-bye. I already got my nala. Young Simba in the flesh on the high rise. It's all about the commas and the dollar. Devils wear Prada. It's just another saga. It's just another saga. Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. We put them in check. Spliffs on me check. We got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next. Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. We put them in check. Spliffs on me check. We got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next.
84 pull up out the lot slow. Knots grow, but the knowledge we got lots for. Kim tripping, I could too do the impossible. My legacy forever, but this body better rot slow. I do this for my kids, they're my kids' kids. My kids' kids and they kids' kids. One is who I'm is. Plus I'm so upstate, you see it's tatted on my ribs. Okay, 1 + 1 = 2, you knew that. Got that check and your dumb blew that. You don't have a savings cause you don't trust banks. But you can't talk money cause your shoebox blank. Empty, been on the edge, don't tempt me. I'd rather own less than be renting. Don't tempt me, buy the whole block, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. We put them in check. Spliffs on me check. We got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next. Mental health check. Wallet on me check. Another day check. We put them in check. Spliffs on me check. We got it on deck. Checks on check. On to the next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, what's good, what's good, what's good? Welcome back. More volume today. More volume in the market. Looking forward to trade here. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's Thursday already. We're nearing the end of the week. So hopefully let's make it up. Let's make it up today. Let's make it a better day. Yesterday was of course a bit less volume. We had that news coming out here. Way less volume than expected. Hopefully today is our day. Okay. Hopefully you guys made some money on the Euro GBP yesterday or gold. A little bit at least. That would be great if that's the case here. Alright guys, amazing that you guys are all here. Let's see what we have in the building. We're going to start soon here. British pound and the yen is something that I'm looking for, guys. I want to potentially short the yen here. Coming down. Potentially looking for a short towards this low. Right there, right? We're going to get there in a second. We're going to talk about this. Why I want to see the yen coming up here. Yen is extremely strong at the moment in the very short term. So that's why I think we can anticipate and capitalize on the Japanese yen today. So let's see what we have in the building. Let's see what's going on here today. So always amazing to have you guys almost every single time on stream. This is what we want. You guys are here supporting the channel, supporting what we do. If you like what I do, then please help us by smashing that like button. It really works with, you know, growing the channel, growing the whole trading academy we have. We have a complete section also in our Discord you can join for free. We have over 7,500 members almost in our community, and we're growing on a day-to-day basis. A lot of things are in here. We have an open event tomorrow for everyone. Okay, usually this is a V2 event only for private members in our community. Tomorrow this will be a public event, so you can join tomorrow, see what we have here. It happens once a month. Okay, then every single day or every single week we have another open event for everyone, which is always on a Wednesday, which is an open mastermind. All right, so if you're interested to join our Discord, click on the link. I'm interested, and you'll get a notification once our actual, you know, Discord, you know, event starts. You can join. It's very similar to YouTube. You can join, you can listen, you can tune in, you can talk, and you can even come on stage if you want to. So gonna be nice, gonna be exciting. Hopefully to see you there here. So let's see what we have in the building. What's going on here? We have cards Divine, my man. When are we going live? Right now, Victoria, Hancho, Swen, Systemic, Jamie, Juice. Amazing, brother. Welcome back. Beer Bob, my man. Mark Z. Trade with Shivia. Catch Pips. Reaper. Valley Avix. Own. Juice. Peep Lyrics. Lord Blanket. Fox and Roaster 2. My man is back. Amazing. Cards Divine. Amber. Video Guy. Jackie and Rusher. Even my mother is watching. Hi, Mom. Fausto. Philippe. Shipley. Jorn. Dev. Matty. Amazing. There we go. Music Jack Boer, my man. Aaron, Steve Middleton. Gratis Blaze, Mr. Africano. Yo. GT Wardle. Got some green profits during London. Cheers. Amazing. Daisy Ray. Probably cold in the Netherlands. Probably very, very cold here. Just asking my mom if it's cold in the Netherlands. Waiting for a response. What is your favorite crypto? I have many. I have a couple of right now that I really like here. CS Beats. Upload the scoreboard. It's 38 loss. Bank of Japan interest rate decision tomorrow. What are your thoughts on the yen pairs? A lot of volume. Significant volume tomorrow for the Japanese yen here. So that's exactly what I was going to talk about. So very, very sharp. So let's get started, guys. Amazing that you guys are all here. Let's make some profits here. Let's start to catch some trades. As always, we had a relatively like stable week. Nothing spectacular, to be honest, in regards to profits. We made some profits. Yesterday we made some profits. We give some profits away as well on stream. So today probably we'll do the same thing. Let's say I make some profits here. I'm gonna give some profits away back to the community as well. So we're gonna do a giveaway again. Gonna be nice. So what's the most important thing for us right now is, of course, as always, the volume in the market. Okay, the volume in the market is what we're looking for. This is the only way for us to actually anticipate on a major move. Otherwise, we have to wait a little bit longer. That's just the way it is. You saw it with gold yesterday, Euro GBP. You know, we had to wait for that to actually break here. So yeah, let's go over the indices real quick. We have the currency indices right here. All right, so for the new people, if you want to join and you want to know how we trade roughly with a semi-scalping strategy. And the reason why I'm saying semi-scalp is because we can potentially turn our scalping trade into a bigger position over time or into a longer position. Okay, it means that we can hold our position longer, take some profits along the way, and then maybe keep 25% open. That's usually how we rule. We try to nail down our drawdown as a minimum as possible. This is also very, very important. We want to break even quick. We want to get these runners. That's why we usually enter on a break of structure, due to the fact that then you mostly see that you go in straight into your direction. Like this is what you want to see, okay? Because if that's happened, or if that happens, then you know, usually you see that move straight away going in that direction. And I cut down the trades that are not going in my direction, okay? And then based on the results, yesterday was a good example with the Euro British Pound and then the gold price. You saw both, okay? And what happened was, you know, one was not really going in my direction and the other one went into my direction, right? So I took some profits there. And close the other one, compensated, beautiful result eventually. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do here. We have around about 70% win rate. We're trying to keep it at a 70% right now. 29 wins, 9 losses, 5 break even. Hopefully we can start, you know, scaling and keeping it around this time here. Last part of the game. Okay, so if we lose a trade, do not get mad. Understand the bigger picture. Okay, thank you so much. So Mr. Silver is in the building. What's up, my man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. What's happening with your position? Force says Powell raises interest rate. Will gold fall? Could be possible here. Dollar could come up here. However, the dollar is not particularly strong at the moment. We're going to talk about this one as well right here. Okay, so dollar. At this specific moment, you can see clearly that right now on the 5-minute we are in a zone. We actually came up, created a higher high internally. So this is a good thing. Let's go to the 1 hour though. This is just not looking particularly strong here. Okay, you have that break right there. We broke below it. We came back above it. We broke this particular wick. We now broke even this low right here, and we tapped into a low underneath this area. It's actually a zone on the, you know, 10-minute chart right there. You see that you tapped into that area of demand, and now we're kind of coming up again. So maybe there is a chance that we can hold from here and move forward from there. But right now I do believe that what I want to see at least is a 30-minute high, or maybe even a break of 105.590. So that's somewhat in the middle. That's the next possible layer, because then you have really created a significant higher high internally on the 30-minute. Then any retracement is a continuation. Okay, but that's definitely something we can look out for. Let's go to the yen. The yen is relatively strong. I do expect the yen to come down a little bit, so I think that GJ will maybe come back up as well. So do not rush GJ right now at the moment. I do not see any trade missing here at the moment as well. What we can see is right now is that the yen created a break of structure to the upside. We have this area of demand. Okay, let's say we bounce from here. Let's say we bounce from this zone. Then I do believe that, you know, the GJ will continue to fall. So right now you can see clearly already that we're reaching a very important point in the market if we talk about GJ at the moment here, which is this one right there. Okay, if you look on the 2-minute, you're in that zone already. We have that zone. We have the zone above, and then we have another zone above the zone where we got rejected from initially. So I would love to see it coming back to that range. If the yen decides to, you know, come down and bounce from this particular area. Yeah, let's see how we respond here. I'm going to put an alert here. And based on that alert, we're going to find out if the yen is actually, you bouncing, so GJ will come down. We have some news coming in indeed, guys. It's a very good point. Tomorrow we have the unemployment rate, very important. And tomorrow we have the NFP, which is even more important. It's about the employment rate. Okay, so the initial jobless claims is coming in now in 7 minutes. Let's quickly look at a couple of charts related to the dollar. Maybe gold or potentially even Euro US dollar or Australian dollar US dollar. Let's see what we have. Trade with Shiva says, please shout out. Shout out to you, my man. Do you ever look at gold and silver in correlation? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so initial jobless claims coming out. Potentially here, the expectation is lower or higher than previous. Okay, that's not a good sign, usually. Higher is though better for the dollar in the long term. But if you look at a forecasting perspective, right now, it's actually worse for the dollar. Okay, so hopefully we can come out, lower than expected, make the dollar come up here. We can continue our journey here, but let's see what the right setups are right now. Let's quickly go to the Australian dollar. I see a lot of potential here. Okay, Australian dollar has been coming up significantly right now, yet we're building a tremendous amount of liquidity underneath. Look at this. Look at what we're building here. That unstable price structure right now, or that price action. I would love to see this absolutely, coming down more. This is what I would prefer here. So this is definitely the low I'm going to look for. Okay, if you break this low here at 66.059, I'm going to go for a short for the Australian dollar against the US dollar, I think. And I'm going to put my stop loss above that higher area. Probably around previous high, depending on the 1 minute chart. Okay, so that's something that I'm interested in actually shorting the Australian dollar. I know the Australian dollar has been extremely weak. It's still not really recovering right now. I do see more downside potential if the dollar comes up. If it comes down, invalidate it. So Australian dollar number 1, British pound, or GJ. Let's see what we have here. We took out the liquidity on the upside. Liquidity was built on top. We have taken that out right now. Question is right now, is that enough right now to bring price back down? There is a lot of liquidity built up underneath, ready to be taken out here. Look at these equal lows here underneath. So this all is going to determine around the news that's coming in like 6 minutes for the dollar. The yen is going to react to that. GJ will react to that. Okay, so this is what you see right now. You see that you're already getting rejected here at the moment. You have these equal lows here. We have a bunch of liquidity built up here. Okay. So if we break this particular low right now, taking out these equal lows, I think there is more downside potential here for GJ. So GJ on our radar, Australian dollar against US dollars on our radar. Let's look at gold as well, guys. Thomas, my man, welcome back. Welcome back. Logan, my man, what's happening? Fantastic, man. How many points do you think the Fed sets the rate? It could definitely be more than 50 basis points due to the higher CPI. But let's see. Let's see. It's definitely going to be higher than 25. It's definitely going to be either 50 or 75 here. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. We can look at it later. US dollar, Canadian dollar is on fire. That's a good one. Okay. After gold, US dollar, Canadian dollar, and then we have news coming here. So let's see what we have. Okay, gold bounced in this area of the month, number 1. So we have that area of the month here. This is pretty strong low. Okay, this particular range created or took out all that liquidity was built here. That's why it's consolidation, expansion, retracement, continuation, right? So if you draw now the fixed range volume profile, then what you see here, there we go, is the point of control around about this area from this particular range. Let's draw it from there. I think it's roughly around the same moment. Okay, and I need to catch the whole range. Round about this zone is where the most volume is at. So I expect a lot of volume here from this range here Actually, now I'm looking at gold. Gold is actually looking quite, more on the bullish side to me right now. Look at gold chart here, but yeah, do not get fooled. Regardless, very interesting though. If the dollar right now decides to be bearish, a long on gold. If it's going to be bullish, a short on the Australian dollar against the US dollar here. And let's go over the USD cut, and then I think we got what we need for now. And then we're going to answer a couple questions from you guys. Wait for the news. And move forward from there. Okay, Australian dollar against the US dollar. Look at this. Look at this one right here. So much liquidity built up underneath right now. It's coming up, yes. Okay. Yet, if you look on the lower time frame right now, let's look where we are at the daily. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we are right now, first one in daily zone. Number one. If you go to the 8 hourly, you see clearly where we're at. We are right now in a strong area of supply here. On the 8 hour. Okay. Take that very, very serious. I love resistance right here. We have not even reached it, but yet on the 1 minute, if you can break this low, maybe we have a trade right here. Okay, stop loss above that high, target the lows here. So let's see what the US dollar Canadian dollar will do here. 3 minutes to go. Hope you guys are ready for the news here. Okay. Christian, my man, hope you're doing well. Hope you guys made some profits today, or at least a little bit. Mooney says, good luck, Lorenzo. Got 30 pips yesterday from gold. Thank you. Amazing. Congrats. Lorenzo, check silver for me later, my man. Bismarck says, hey, bro, how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Hey, man, I'm learning on a demo account, but I end up in break even. If I was in a prop firm, I would be losing. What's your advice to be more good? I think that you're already doing very well. If you are ending up break even, that's a very good beginning. A very good start here, my friend. So keep going until you become slightly profitable here and use the data on your advantage. Overall, you are already at the top, something percent, if you say that you already right now break even. So it's a good beginning. A very good beginning, my friend. Okay. News is coming around 1 minute. So I hope you guys are ready. Let's see what we can do here. Is it the US dollar, Canadian dollar that we can trade potentially? Initial jobless claims. I'm very, very curious here to the outcome and the reaction. And the volume, especially. How can I join Limitless V2? You can join Limitless V2 in the Discord. There is a channel that's called Get V2 Access. You can find more information there. Yes, there's news for which currency? The dollar. Johnny, my man, yes, sir. Audit says, hey man, I'm learning in a demo account, but I end up break even. Oh, again, you already said this before. What time is it for you? It is 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. here. All right, couple more seconds to go. Let's go. Right now we have news coming. Couple seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do we see here? That should be negative. There we go. That's a short on the US dollar, Canadian dollar, guys. Short on the US dollar, Canadian dollar. Oh, look. Wow, look at this right here. Wow, look at this right here. Look at that, what they were doing here. We're building the liquidity here. They were building the liquidity. They took it out straight away. That's absolutely insane. Look at this. US dollar, Canadian dollar coming down right now. I actually didn't enter a place. I didn't place a stop order here. I placed a market order. Yeah, that's done. That's done. That's done. GJ took out the lows. Took out the lows as well here. That's interesting. Okay, gold to the moon. Everything came in fruition right now. Everything came in fruition during the news here. Look at that. Gold went up to the moon. GJ went down. Took out the lows. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Came down right here. Wow. Let's look at the dollar index real quick. What can we do with GJ as well? GJ, more downside potential. I think, let's say if it's negative, it's good for the yen, not good for GJ. Okay, so this is bearish for GJ in general here. Okay? Keep a very close eye. Let's see how we can enter GJ here. Let's see what we can do. Alright? Stop loss on break even for the US dollar, Canadian dollar. For the people that entered, secure yourself. Our next trade. Let's see. GJ is possible here. Let's look at the yen index real quick. Yen is moving up here. Okay, yen is strong. Yen is moving very strong here to the upside. Yeah, some significant volume coming into the market. This is good for today. Hopefully we can stay consistent with this volume right now. This is what we want to see. We want to see consistent volume coming. In information here, we have these high again taken out right here for the yen. Fantastic. Tapping into that zone. Any particular retracement. This is short on GJ right here. I like it a lot. We're going to look for a short opportunity as well for the British pound against the yen here. I do see more downside potential. Number one. Let's see real quick. 38. We want to go to this low. If you guys are in US dollar, Canadian dollar short, take some profits right now. Take some profits right now at the moment and then secure yourself. And it's done. Gold. Yeah, went to the moon. Didn't take gold. GJ, we're looking for an entry right now. So yeah, wait with GJ here. I want to see how we can react here with the yen. Looking for the right moment to enter here. Overall coming down. Gold, yeah, gold would have been an amazing trade, by the way. Look at that liquidity built up here, guys. You know how this strategy works, right? So again, the liquidity was built up here. We broke this high put in that low. You broke that high here. This is then when you enter along. Stop loss underneath that last low. You could even put it here or if even tighter depending on your strategy. Target the highs, at least the previous highs here, and then leave a percentage running. Instant profits right there. That's how we do it all the time. These are the strategies or these are the setups we're looking for. Fantastic. Didn't take it, unfortunately. Okay. Amazing though, amazing. All right. Let's see what we can do next. It can go quick, huh? It can go very fast here. GJ is definitely on our radar for now. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Yeah, GJ is looking clean. We took out the lows. There was no surprise, right? Taking out the lows here. We knew that the British pound was in an area of resistance right here. We tapped into that zone. We came back up. We got rejected from that area. We took out the liquidity beforehand. Then we reversed down. That was like a no-brainer. Just the actual setup itself was not that clear to me yet. But I do expect more downside potential here if the yen keeps moving up into our direction. It's looking extremely strong. Look at that. We're actually holding at this high here. What I personally am waiting for right now for us is coming back down, tapping into that zone, then making a reaction, then enter short on GJ. So I want to see it coming down. I want to see it tapping into that zone at least. And see from there We tapped into that zone initially already. We bounced from it with more liquidity above. Overall, I do like the structure a lot here. That would be absolutely fantastic. Okay. GT Water says, I'm in the USD call. It's eating up that liquidity. Amazing, bro. Abhishek said, bro, can you look here? I don't know what you mean, man. Abhishek, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yo, Lorenzo, I'm long on gold and GU. Wow, fantastic. Congrats. You had a, you just took a fantastic trade. Congratulations. Let's see if we can find some good music here. Yesterday we got copyrighted. no stress. Was absolutely fantastic, but I'm looking for some new music lately. So let's see what we can look for now. We have DJ Hardly, yes sir. DJ Hardy, look at the dollar. Dollar is coming back up again. All right, let's see what the dollar is doing. Dollar is coming back up right now after tapping into this low. Okay, this was indeed a stronger low here. We took out that high. So you see clearly how it reacts, right? Every single moment when you see a high or a low breaking a high, especially from a downtrend here, you break that high, you come back to that zone and you come back up, usually you will see a lot of volume incoming or a lot of support there. Okay, so understanding market structure is one of the first things that you can implement to nail down your strategy, regardless of what you trade or how you trade. Understanding the market structure is always key to determine if a low or a high is a weak high or a strong high or low. Okay, that will be absolutely fantastic here. Try sick kick. What is this? Is this music? Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. I don't know what it is. I will look it up. I will look it up for next stream. Do you stream a London session? I stream usually with our team right now in the London session in Discord. We have private sessions in Discord. If you feel like you want to make some more money or you want to be part of our community and trade with us also live, you know, during the London session, for example, then you can join our V2. But overall, we are trading 3 times a week on New York. Dollar is coming up right now. It's holding. This could have an impact on the British pound. So we need to see again how strong the British pound itself is right now to then make a decision from there. But it's not looking... oh, it's actually coming up. Look at that. We have that gap underneath. So this is actually a good thing. Very, very interesting here. DJ is coming up, but Japanese yen is coming up. And Japanese yen is the dominating pair. Therefore, you will see automatically... the yen winning. Okay, I want to see it still. I still want to see it coming down. Before I'm getting interested in GJ. I want to wait a little bit longer. That would be good. That would be good. Oh, very, very beautiful. We came down. I thought we would get hit on break even here with our remaining trade setup. This is what we see, guys. Every single time when you see this, and like it's really sometimes so clear. Just my advice to you as well is that when you look at particularly news releases and you know that something big is coming, like a high impact event for the dollar, what you can do is you can literally start looking at all the pairs, Australian dollar, US dollar, gold. You know, what do all of these pairs have in common? Let me know in the chat. What do all of these pairs have in common on the 1 minute time frame? What did you see that they were doing? Liquidity. Yes, sir. They were building liquidity here. You see that? And they took it all out at the same moment when the release came. So you saw this for the dollar, Canadian dollar. You saw this for gold. You saw this for the Australian dollar against the US dollar. You saw this for the euro. All the same stuff. You see the alignment. So the best thing that I can do, and I can recommend you, is to not trying to guess what the outcome is going to be of a news event. Because the outcome of a news event, yeah, it's impossible to find out what is going to happen. The only thing that we have some influence over is to recognize on multiple charts if we see a pattern. If we see that there is liquidity built up on multiple charts, which they probably will take out. So that could be a reason. Then you can place a stop order underneath that previous low or high. So let's say it was a low here, stop order here, right? You can place a stop order or a stop buy order right above that zone here. And usually that's the best way to look at it. Sometimes it doesn't go into your direction. That's fine. Sometimes you win and it does go in direction because you guessed the liquidity right. You use the liquidity as a tool reference. Other times you get stopped out and it still goes into your direction. So yeah, that happens as well. How many days in private group? You stream per week, that's 3 days. And then 2 days are educational events and a weekly opening, weekly closure event. Out 70% from gold. Stop loss to break even, left at 30%. Does it with the one. Congrats, amazing. Great. You missed out on the gold trade. It was a beautiful monster trade. Monster trade. And the liquidity was built here. We saw that bounce from this area of demand. We took out the lows already. It was perfect. It was perfect. We chose US dollar, Canadian dollar at the time. But overall, great that you are in a position here. We're gonna look for a new trade regards to potentially GJ. It's on my radar right now. Are you waiting for the US dollar, Canadian dollar to go up again? No. No, that's it. Just gonna wait till we get stopped out and break even with our remaining position. That's what we're looking for. Right now, it seems, or at least that's what it seems gonna happen here. So overall, hit our first TP here. So that's reasonable. Gold is potentially coming for a retracement after that massive expansion. If you look at it and you zoom out here, like this is a beautiful, beautiful zone as well now to take consideration after you already tapped into this particular zone. Yeah, very, very nice. So maybe this has some impact here, especially during the New York Open. We saw this beautiful candle that could bring us back to the New York Open to then actually continue. I would not be surprised if he would come back down. If gold decides to move down again, dollar, Canadian dollar moves up again. The dollar index right now, comes up as well after bouncing from this area here. So let's see what happens. These races I took a buy on the US30 and TP and took most profits and protect the rest. That's amazing. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Thank you, guys. So, yeah, the dollar itself right now, we want to see at least to break this high. This is the most important, the 105.5. If you break that level, then we will find out. Okay. US dollar, Japanese yen sells. Yeah, we need to wait for the dollar again. The dollar right now is actually still underneath that zone. So we have no confirmation yet. Yeah, on the other hand, we have not created a lower low. So it's looking better than worse for the dollar right now. And yeah, I understand that we're building more. So we will find out right now what will happen with the dollar. And based on that, we're going to find a new trade. Overall, wow. Yeah, wow, all good. Yeah. Let's see if the dollar gets rejected. It will be better for us, of course. If not, doesn't really matter. We will find a new trade right now. The gold trade right here. This is a new point of interest for you guys. Okay, the 1820. So 18 and 18. If we go back here. If not, it is what it is. But you know, it would be great if you can come back to look for continuation. I love Cookie says, Lorenzo, small question and perhaps you could guide me. After the last 2 days on EU, things have gone all over the place. How would I analyze it on a macro level? My eyes hurt at the moment for market structure. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Euro US dollar because we wanted to look at the Euro USD as well. Because there is definitely potential. So right now, the first thing that I see when I look at the Euro US dollar here is at this area of the month. Okay? We have creating an extremely strong high here. This low created this high eventually. It took out initially straight away 2 strong lows as well, or strong highs here. Look at that. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. So we have that zone. This particular low. It took out this high. It took out this high. In literally a couple hours here, okay? So this is a very strong low. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking, okay, what low did take out which particular high, and which particular high did take out which particular low. This is where we're at right now. So we are still in demand. If you zoom on the 1 hour and you go and you zoom out here, what do we see here? We took out the liquidity underneath. All the stop losses were built up here. You know, people went long here. You know, they were excited. They thought, okay, strong low. We're going to move up again. It was the case. At the same time, we're building a tremendous amount of liquidity. You know, during some news event, boom, we take it out. And we came back down again to ground zero. Okay, so now we're back at that zone. So number one, we are still in a strong area of the month. First thing that I see here. On the 4 hour. Very important. On the 15-minute. Right now at this particular moment, you see that there is some liquidity left behind here. So I would not be surprised if the euro, while we're being in that zone here, let's go to the 10-minute. I think it's a 10-minute zone. Maybe even a 5-minute. Let me see. Let's look at this candle here. Could it be this candle? Let's see if this is the right one. Could definitely be the case. Yes, there we go. You saw that rejection right here. We're seeing a lot of liquidity build up underneath right now. Okay? In my opinion, we're going to take this out. If we're going to take this out, I think maybe there's a chance that we have seen one more bounce, one more push for a final takeoff maybe to the upside here. Or depending on the dollar, if the dollar keeps moving up, we're going to come down here. But yet, I do believe we can make a move to the downside when looking at this particular, you know, chart here. That's why if we see the dollar now breaking that high, I think the euro will fall down straight away here. So, yeah, it's important for the dollar right now to break a structure for us to make a decision for the euro US dollar here. Yet, there is a lot of liquidity built up underneath. At the same time, you guys see right now clearly that when we tapped into that zone, we already got rejected initially by this particular candle on the 1 minute. Very, very clean. I would be very surprised if we would not take out this liquidity underneath. personally. So yeah, let's keep a close eye on it. Any particular low internally will be great. You know, if we can build some more liquidity right now and we start coming up and then come down, that will be the ideal. Maybe a new interested zone is here, but we have to see because this is not particularly strong high. So yeah, let's see from there here. But that's the idea of going from the higher to lower time frame. Like go to the higher time frame, understand where we at, like which high took out which low took out which high. And if you are somewhere in the middle, look for that next zone and see from there. Okay, hope that answers your question, my man. But overall, it's an interesting chart to look at right here. You could definitely make some money on it in this stream. So thank you for sharing. So the dollar is stagnating here. Gold is for now gone. US dollar, Canadian dollar is building more liquidity to the downside. Hold your position if you're in the USD cut. I would recommend to hold it. Because I do believe that you can come down more right now. I mean, I believe if you see this right here, like we're just building liquidity to the downside. So this is going to be an amazing TP2 in my opinion. Definitely possible to look out for. Arcade says, man, you check silver. Are you still in your position? Aurora says SMC. Not particularly only SMC. Because I do not enter here. If you see this entry right here has nothing to do with smart money concepts. I use a stop order to enter. Or market order. So sometimes I trade SMC. Sometimes, usually I trade what I call the supply and demand, liquidity, scalping, correlation strategy. Using the indices, the currency indices, using the liquidity, trendline liquidity on the lower time frame, or equal highs, equal lows, and then entering on a break. Let's see what else we have here. GT Water says, got 2% profit on USD, US dollar, Canadian dollar. I'm out, looking for another scalp. Amazing. RK Jewels, I'm not gonna check silver for now. Because you will not close your position regardless. You're still my man, Mr. Silver. But, you know, I will get there. But you have been asking it already so many times right now. Yeah, it somewhat answered my question indeed. The same, and somehow doubted my swing trade strategy. My stop losses on the 4-hour zone was bullish. Maybe momentum issue, but you just wait. Yeah. Potentially you can do that. You just simply just see how it goes and wait here. If you have a swing trade approach or an intraday trading approach, then I would definitely recommend you to just be patient and wait for it to play out. And if you use the right risk management, you should be completely fine here. What you can always do is take some profits one time, so you know it's a win, and then just leave the rest running, regardless of the outcome. Auditors, can you do a crypto stream one day when you have the time? Yes, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Absolutely. Okay, we're nearing TP2. You see that? We're building liquidity again. Every single time we see this happening here, 99% chance that we'll go for the continuation. The strong low that I'm looking for right now is actually on the 15 minute. It's actually here. I need to be a little bit careful right now. At this particular zone right here, I'm gonna close it. Really, that particular level, we need to close it due to the fact that this low is gonna face a lot of support here. Yeah, let's see what we can do for the euro. That would be great as well. GJ is also coming, I believe, now back to that area. The yen is coming down. Let's see how we bounce from one particular zone. Okay, based on that, GJs will become interesting here. Look at this high here. So far, it's looking quite strong, due to the fact that the dollar is coming down as well. If the dollar was coming up, right now it would have been a completely different story. So now we'll be a little bit careful with GJ here, especially if the yen is coming down. We have some lows to take out here potentially. So yeah, just simply wait for that confirmation from the yen. We're gonna get there anyways. We're gonna get there. Okay, RKG man, thank you for not bombarding us here. Let's check silver for you, my friend. Alright, let's check silver right now. Okay. We took out these lows, we knew about these lows. We took it out. We are right now tapping into a new zone, which is actually a very good zone. Which is not there yet, which I definitely want to see there. Let me see if I can get this sorted here. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Okay, so silver right now I think has a chance of creating some bounce, but I do believe we have still silver is like they call it the poor man's gold. It's kind of lagging behind gold here. It follows gold later. It's always a little bit delayed. So as you see right now, we are in that resistance area, and we have a bunch of liquidity built up below. So my suggestion is to wait to break this low. To then actually look for a short. I will be more interested in right now. Until we reach our major zone at roughly the 20 or underneath the 20 mark. I think there is just a bunch of liquidity built up underneath. Psychologically here, due to the fact that we're hovering around the 20 now. I think if we move up, we're definitely going to come down first. Come here, pick up these orders, and then move into that direction. So, depending if you break that low. But, you know, if you break that low here, potentially looking for an interesting trade here as well. Let's go over a couple other charts right now. My bias on gold overall in the long term is very, very bullish. I think we're going to see new all-time highs. All-time highs. At the end of this year. Right now, at this particular moment, if you look on the daily chart, you see that you bounced from this zone. Okay. This is a strong daily level as well. Right here. We bounced in it twice already. That's why we have a lot of demand at this particular level. Right here as well. You see right now that even on the 4 or even on the 3 hour, we bounced in this small zone underneath. Right there. And now you broke that high. So the bias is definitely bullish. I do believe that right now, based on the, the bounce that we saw on the daily level, the overall long-term bullish bias I have in general from a fundamental standpoint, breaking or bouncing from the 3 hour, breaking that high right now. Overall, I'm bullish on gold. Very bullish on gold here. I think gold can turn into a big trade. So this is gonna be absolutely fantastic. If you can look for a pullback, we simply look for a continuation here. So that could be very, very basic, but very yeah, could be good. Could be good. Could be very, very nice. What is your net worth? Massive push on GU. Dollar dropping. This is not good for GJ. If that's the case here. Yes, we broke that low. This is good. Where's our... where's the USD cut at? Okay, our TP2 is hit. We're gonna close our position. Done. All right, US dollar, Canadian dollar. If you guys catch this move here, you even had a pullback and a continuation. Could have entered again on this pullback here, coming down further. But overall, I would say, you know, it was an overall pretty solid trade here based on the liquidity was built up underneath. Very textbook trade. Very textbook here. GT says I missed that TP2. It's underneath. It's underneath this low. Right here. Always take some profits underneath that area. All right, let's see how we where we're at right now. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me sort this real quick. Go. All right, so our goal is coming. We are coming close to what we want to achieve here. And that is taking it to $120,000. We want to grow this account from 100 and we started at 110. Want to take it to 120. This week we started at like roughly 113. So we made roughly 1,700. We're just slowly scaling it up here. Want to bring it to around 5% more. Hopefully we can do this before the end of let's say Wednesday next week. That will be the ideal, but we're not going to force anything here. So maybe during the NFP tomorrow, we're going to have a trading session in Discord. All right, if you want to be there, be part of it, you can join us in Discord. But we'll not be on YouTube here. So hopefully we can take it we can catch a beautiful trade during the NFP here. Again, high risk, high return, guys. Okay. High risk, high return. Chiefy says, is it for V2 only? So the weekly closure event is going to be for everyone, and then yes, the event itself should be for the V2 as well. Australian dollar, US dollar is not looking particularly strong in my opinion right now. Even though we have taken out the liquidity here, I'm not convinced yet. The dollar is not particularly strong as well. So we're somewhat in the middle right now. We're looking for a pair that aligns perfectly. Even though I know the yen, the Australian dollar against the US dollar is weak. Even if the dollar is weak, the Australian dollar is relatively weak. So that's done. Yeah, I think we're gonna come down. We're gonna have to. Yeah, I think there's a chance we can come down here. I do believe the Australian dollar can come down. We have to be very careful though right now due to the fact that we're creating highs and we have this low here. Let's say we break this low. I'm going to be more bearish on the Australian dollar. I'm going to look for short potentially here. If the dollar makes internally on the 1 minute a high or change character to the upside. And then filling up that gap, that imbalance underneath here, coming into that range. And see from there. If we break that low. If not, then not. Shogun says maybe you should buy a 20k prop firm and let's pass it together. The thing is, I need to make some money as well, my friend. You know what I mean? I need to make some money. So yeah, it's better for me to just trade with this account right now. And maybe you can buy a 20k account and then potentially trade with us. Again, of course, keep in mind that I cannot guarantee you anything. But I can definitely help you and guide you a little bit. Absolutely. So the euro is, yeah, the euro same. A lot of liquidity underneath. I'm not that convinced yet that we see the dollar coming down for some reason. I want to see the dollar, you know, also in the 50 minute, you can see clearly here that we're still, yeah, forming this particular candle structure here, which is in my opinion very, very important, especially if we close here. I believe there is more upside potential in the short term. So yeah, let's see from there. But yeah, we're bouncing from this zone right now, also from an area of the month here. It is on the 5 minute, I think. Yeah, we're bouncing from this candle. Yeah, this candle structure right here. Okay, we're in support as well for the dollar at the moment. Okay. Faction Rose says, I'm doing 100k FTMO with you right now. Are we in any trade? No, we just exited US dollar, Canadian dollar. Do you think those US dollar, Canadian dollar will go up? I think that because the dollar is in support and is holding here, I do believe that the Australian dollar can come up. But I could be wrong. Of course, you never know. But I think it's possible to come up again. Yeah, especially if the dollar creates it high as well. So yeah, let's clean it up. There we go. What is wrong with your voice, bro, and mouse? Maybe I've been talking too much this week. I don't know. My man, how are you doing? Already looked further in the pattern, I noticed with your theory. Already looked further in the pattern, I noticed with your theory. Ah, Thomas, nice. How high was your profit? Around 500 bucks. Okay, check the euro Canadian dollar. I'm short. Yes. Okay, good. Great. You see that the dollar or the euro is right now relatively weak. We got rejected. On the 1 hour, you see it more clear. We're coming for these lows here. I think we're gonna have some support soon. We're gonna have some support around this area here. So be careful around this zone for the euro. Overall, for now you're in a good position. If you are short, I don't know where you entered exactly, but if you short from here, congrats, you made a good decision. Overall, I think there's more potential. I think you can take it more down to these equal lows that are built up underneath. Is the 145.410. All right, so that's roughly that entry right here. These are the lows you're looking for. Could make a lot of sense here. However, the euro has to break that low. That's the most important. So be careful with that. Be aware of this, of the euro index in this case, in order for you to move forward from there. Okay, let me look at a setup right now. What I want to do with you guys, I want to look at least 1 or 2 setups right now that we can just place and wait for. And then we can go over other charts right here. So let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. Yeah, so what should we do for the giveaway today? Let me know in the chat, guys. What do you want to see here for the giveaway? Let me know in the chat. There we go, Euro, Australian dollar. In the meantime, I'll look at some setups right now for us. So the VIX, weak. Indices strong. Yes, indices strong. Wow, look at that. It's actually beautiful. Beautiful structure here. Tapped into the zone perfectly. US30, wow. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the US30 at the moment. Yes. I'm gonna put an alert here. Number 1. Okay, you guys are saying my FF, funded account, Magic Keys, prop firm, Magic Keys, funded, prop firm, Magic T, challenge. Prop firm challenge, huh? A lot of you guys want a prop firm challenge. Angel says 1 session with you. My FF. Okay. Deal. Let's do that. Well, let's do it my Forex Funds package. Seems like a good deal to me. Alright, so dollar is stagnating. Yen is weaker. Reverse now. Internally created a lower low. Took out the highs and then it went down. That's usually not a good sign. That is usually not a good sign that it reversed right now after taking out all the highs beforehand. That means that their target is completed. The next possible logical step is to go down towards these levels here. That was my computer. Okay. Alright, things are turning. Tables are turning during the open here. Okay. Tables are turning here. Yen breaking that low. Euro in support, even though we're coming down. Dollar in support yet. Is ranging in between here. The Canadian dollar is moving stronger. We broke this high after we tapped into that zone already. This is usually a very good sign. This smells like a small reversal here. So strong Canadian dollar. Euro Canadian dollar was a good choice for you. New Zealand dollar. Weaker. Yeah, breaking highs but weaker than the Canadian dollar. Okay, Canadian dollar, guys. Canadian dollar has potential here. I see some potential right now. Let's see what kind of charts are the most interesting here. We know that the yen has been very strong. Right now it's reversing. So maybe the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen is actually the best opportunity then. You get where I'm coming from? That could be very, very interesting. Shelly says, why do you always use the lower time frames? Because I understand the higher time frame. I understand the higher time frames already. So the only thing that I'm focusing on right now is the lower time frames to execute and look for trade setups. Let's see what we have. Even though we're coming down here, on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen right now. Let me see if I see some potential here. We need to align here though. We need to find the 1 hour zone at least. There we go. I was like, we're bouncing from something. This was where we bouncing from. Okay, there we go. So we bounced from the zone. We created a higher high. The Canadian dollar is increasing in strength. The yen is getting weaker. It broke that low internally. So then you look at, okay, Canadian dollar increasing in strength. It broke the highs here. You saw a beautiful W shape here. Let's show you guys one more time. So Canadian dollar broke this high. It tapped into that zone. It broke it. It came back up. Usually it's very bullish signal. Okay. Bunch of liquidity to be taken out here. Usually very bullish. Japanese yen created the high, took out the highs, then took out the lows. Bearish. Bearish signal usually. Okay. The perfect combination will then be Canadian dollar against the yen. What do you see here? You broke the lows, you broke the highs. Bullish signal. The question is right now, what's the entry point? What's the right entry point here? And that's what we're trying to figure out right now. So let me see what we have. US dollar, Canadian dollar keeps melting. Yeah, I should have kept a small position open here. I'm not that good in holding or taking partials sometimes. Okay, if we come down, you have a couple of interesting zones here. This is more going to be leaning towards an SMC setup with a little bit of a broader stop loss. But I see the potential for the US dollar, Canadian dollar, Japanese yen due to the fact that the yen is turning and the Canadian dollar is turning. Could be the reverse. Alright, so I keep a very close eye on this. But I would love to look at a trade here. Potentially enter from this low, stop loss underneath these lows, and then target this high here. Alright, let's go to the sessions. We already took out the Asian low, and now we're creating a change of character to the upside. Sorry, we took out the London low, and now we're creating a change of character to the upside. And now we have taken out the liquidity underneath here. We came back up. We are coming back down to retrace. Wouldn't it have been amazing to then take out the London highs? Would have that been perfect? Knowing that the yen reversed, take out the liquidity above, reversed to the downside. Knowing that the Canadian dollar created that higher high and broke that structure here. I think this is a fantastic trade setup. Let's keep this one open, and then let's look for our regular setup. This is a different trading setup, guys. It's more SMC related. Okay, usually we trade more retail related. You know, looking for the correlation still, but you know, more liquidity and then break structure. This is more of a pullback scenario. Okay, but overall, I really like it. I really like it. There are so many confluences coming together. We have imbalance here, massive gap here. Still, liquidity was taken up below. We created a higher high. We took out the London low. We're aiming for the London high. Both pairs are aligning individually, or sorry, assets are aligning individually. Couldn't be better. So yes, guys, we're gonna give away the my Forex Funds package. We're gonna give away a small package, like 10K. Australian dollar is coming down, yet it's building liquidity to the upside. So this is something that we have been looking at. But hey, if we break that low, it could become very interesting. But it depends on what the dollar is doing here. You see that I think that the dollar can reverse at any given moment. There we go. We're again in that zone here. I see the dollar coming up, especially if we break this high. That would mean Australian dollar, US dollar coming down. US dollar, Canadian dollar again, coming back up again. I would not be surprised if that would happen here. So if you look here, you see that a bunch of liquidity is built up underneath now. We have that whole trend line getting created. The trend has been built. Kind of like to use this. And then I'm like, okay, which candle put in that last significant low? There are two highs, this one and this one. I do believe if we break the second one, we can target come back to these highs if the dollar makes that move here. So I'm gonna set an alert here. So yeah, we know what to look out for now, guys, right? US dollar, Canadian dollar potentially back. Only if the dollar comes up here. Usually there is also negative correlation, so that also will help here. Canadian dollar made a massive move to the upside, can maybe come down. This is on the 1 minute, guys. So this is a counter trend, you know, retracement setup here. But it depends on the dollar. So we have this one ready. Australian dollar is building liquidity. I want to see this being taken out first. And then the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen is one of my favorites right now. Are you already in? No. No, I'm done in this one. We're looking for the pullback continuation. Can you show your chart settings? What do you want to see? Let me know. Maybe you want to see this one. The appearance, I guess. I don't know. It's gray. The third one, red. I wish you could just share this. What is the entry price for the Canadian and the Japanese yen? I would start looking at... Yeah, there are a couple of interesting ones. So there is one at the 1 minute, which is right here. This is exactly around the New York Open. You see that? So this could be a very interesting candle here. And if you look at the swing high to swing low, or swing low to swing high, it's exactly at the equilibrium. Yeah, I think this is very interesting. Interesting trade here. %. Everything aligns here, by the way, guys. All the confluences we have. Could definitely be the case here. Going for the London highs. Definitely want to see reaction. But yeah. Could be very, very interesting. GT Water says US dollar, Canadian dollar 1 minute looking for bounce of low. Yes, exactly. We have been looking at this particular break of structure to the upside, then coming back to this high here. Could definitely happen. We're definitely going to enter from there. Limit or stop buy for US dollar, Japanese yen. We are not looking at the US dollar yen at the moment. Let me see what's happening here. Let's see what's happening there. Oh wow, look at that, guys. Look at that. I do not understand why they didn't placed an alert here, but look at this. This is the fixtures volume profile. Look at this whole volume area and look where we bounced from. Look at where we bounced from. That's what volume provides you. Right? Volume provides you with that information. That's absolutely incredible. If you're gonna break that high, come back down, or breaking it high, you could still look for a trade setup if the dollar decides to break a high as well. So I'm gonna just focus on 3 charts right now only: US dollar, Canadian dollar, Canadian Japanese yen, and the US dollar, Canadian dollar. That's usually the way to go. Yes. Thank you, Alberto. Lorenzo, I'm going to begin my Forex journey pretty soon. What do you suggest? Should I focus in my first year? What you should focus on in your first year is accumulating information. Track everything that you do and really be serious about it, because it's going to make the difference. And don't focus on the money yet. US dollar, Canadian dollar, I think entry should be at the pullback. If we come down, who knows? We need to look at the dollar as well. Like, what is the dollar? What is the dollar telling us right here? What is the dollar doing? Based on that, we will have more information. So let's see. Dollar is in support though. Dollar is in support, creating that strong structure here. If you break this high, this particular high right here, you will most likely see it breaking and coming up more significantly. So I think that a break of structure would have actually be more of a better scenario. Breaking that high, I think that this high provides with a lot of resistance. And the dollar yen, due to the fact that the yen broke that low, you definitely bounce from this. You know, this consolidation, expansion, retracement, and then continuation. And then based on the dollar, it seems that it's aligning here. So yeah, I would be interested in maybe longing dollar yen as well. What's the next particular high here? All right, let's see what we can do here. Why sometimes SMC traders measure the half of the candles with the GAN box? Yeah, I think that some guys use it. It can be very useful to just eliminate more, you know, to increase your risk to reward to the absolute max. Which could be very, very good here. Australian dollar is coming down. The problem with the Australian dollar is I'm not a big fan of the liquidity that's built up here. You know, this. It's too clean. I'm not a big fan of that. I personally want to wait for it to be taken out and to then come down. That's the only thing I'm looking at. That's why I removed this from the watch list right now. Yeah, GJ is invalidated for sure. At least a short. Dollar yen. Yeah, yen is coming down. Yen is dropping after breaking this low here. After taking out the highs here. So that's why it's a good trade potentially. If the dollar breaks that high. So it could be interesting here. Could be quite of a safe trade. Even if the dollar would come down a little bit and the yen is so weak and it reverses. Yeah, this could be interesting, guys. We're reaching our zones right now. Okay? So that means we're gonna start soon. Dollar is making a move. Private Cloud says, brother, could you just move the scoreboard? Look at the watermark. And also the time frame is right here. Is right there if you look. US dollar Canadian dollar is good. US dollar Japanese yen is good. We're coming very close right now. All right, let's pull up the charts. Let's go. We start with the US dollar Canadian dollar here. This is nice. This is looking decent. There we go. 40 seconds till the closure here. Hopefully we can pull back a little bit. We broke a significant high there. 20 seconds. You see how it goes, right? That's why I wait for candle closure. Sometimes I miss out on a massive opportunity. Other times it reverses straight away. That's why, you see? Close below. So not yet. Dollar yen is definitely looking safer due to the yen right now. Clock. I couldn't find an idea how to put a clock in here. No. Looks like you're scalping. At the moment, we're using scalps to turn into day trades. Or into longer positions, potentially, if we see the opportunity here. Why are you using a 10-minute candle? Why not? Why not? Why should we think in one framework? Why do we think that's only the that's only the good thing? To look at the 5-minute, 10, 15-minute, 30-minute. Why not looking at the 7-minute? Why not looking at the 8-minute? Okay, dollar. Coming up, reversing. Not particularly looking strong, but the yen is also not particularly looking strong. That's why I like it. If the dollar is weak, but the yen is weak, we're kind of stagnating. Slightly moving up. If the dollar is strong and the yen is weak, we're going to see massive expansion here. So dollar yen is still looking nice here. US dollar Canadian dollar came down all the way. It didn't close. That's exactly why we wait for a candle closure here. Look on the 3-minute, you see what I mean. Candle closure is important. Sometimes we miss out, but it's better over the long term. So yeah, definitely gonna look for. I'm gonna stick with US dollar yen for now. Are you already in on the US dollar yen? No, the price hasn't reached it yet. And we need to see a closure. Euro looking strong for now. Yeah, Euro is in an area of demand. It bounced off support, right? That's why I'm not looking at the Euro USD, even though there is liquidity below this. So we bounced from support here. This zone. This low created this high. It took out this high. So yeah, we're gonna see support here. Now dollar yen is what I'm looking for. I like it. Any break above this high, closure, done. Long position. Lorenzo, US dollar, Japanese yen looks good, but check the 1 hour. Think you missed the real support. So check this point of control. This whole range is where I look at. This whole area of consolidation. This is the volume in that area. Okay, this measures the volume in that area. So if you look here, you see that most of the volume was traded right around this zone. That's in this particular candle. Alright, that's why I chose this candle and not the candle below that. Right there. You see that? That's the candle I'm looking at. And the reason is because the volume here. There's less volume here. That's why I'm looking at this particular zone. I think volume equals potentially support. So we saw that bounce. If you now break the previous high that put in at low, I see more upside potential for dollar yen. We want to see the dollar coming up, of course, but with the weak yen, it's always more in our favor. It's a more safer route. Okay? If you look at the dollar, Canadian dollar, it was great if we closed below it, but we swiped and we took out the liquidity. And then we came back down again. So that's why I think the yen is better. Market order or buy limit? Market order. Yes, we have the BOJ interest rate decision as well. You're right. Absolutely. So this could be an interesting moment to go along for the yen. And also look at this. We have been building liquidity above this zone as well here now. There is an imbalance above that zone here. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot here. That's why I'm looking at the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen as well. To go long here as well. However, I want to see it coming down to the equilibrium. That's right there. The equilibrium is 50% of this Fibonacci. The 0.5. Coming down, tapping to that zone, looking for the continuation. So that would be ideal. That would be absolutely fantastic. Coming down, tapping into the range. Taking out the London lows already. Taking out the liquidity already. Creating a higher high. Then going for the London highs. That's beautiful. Beautiful setup. I do not want to enter from here though. That's the only thing I'm not looking for. So yes, let's wait for the setup to play out. I placed the trade on the US dollar Canadian dollar buy. Let's see what we have. So Canadian dollar right now is looking quite strong. Looking quite strong. You can look at the Canadian dollar currency index. Let me share your watch list right now. You can look at the watch list right there. Look at it. Have a look there. And you can look at the Canadian dollar and you can follow it there. You can follow the strength of each individual currency by looking at these particular indices here. And you look at the lines sometimes. It's better to look at the lining than at the chart patterns or the candle patterns. It's just going to give you a lot of noise. You want to only look at market structure. But for now, yeah, I would say that the Canadian dollar is looking quite at least stronger than the yen. Do you believe in Elliott wave theory? It's hard to not believe in something, and the reason why is because it can work. It can definitely work, you know. So yeah, I'm not against it. I'm personally not a user of it. Like wick off, same. I understand wick off. I you know, I know how it works, yet. Alex, man, thank you so much, man. Go straight to the giveaway. But yet, I think that, you know, it's good to understand how a strategy works or how a theory works, so you can always use it when you need it. Yet it's not my first strategy. How many languages do you know? Let's say 3. Can you do an analysis with SMC by using all the setups and adding inducement when you have the time, please? Yeah, so that was just the Canadian dollar Japanese yen was the perfect example. You know, it came down, it tapped into a major area of demand. Okay, on the 1 hour. We bounced from that zone. number one. Then we took out the low. We tapped into that zone one time. It induced people to go long. Here's your inducement. It induced people to go long. Then it came up. It built the liquidity on it. It took out the liquidity and then it created the high. While it took out the liquidity, it took out also the London low. A lot of liquidity built up underneath the London session. After that, we went up and now we're going to the moon. Alright, so yeah, I wanted to go on a retracement and look for the continuation here. And then look for a trade. So hopefully we we didn't miss out on this one. They make entering here from an SMC perspective very difficult. Because you create a lower low and immediately go on. But let's see if we can pull back here. Dollar yen is right now the setup we're looking for. Any breakout to the upside, we're gonna enter. Lorenzo, how many language do you know? Yeah. So yeah, let's say yeah. My third language is Indonesian, Bahasa. And the reason why I'm not that confident about it yet is because yeah, it's like 70% there. Do you meditate, Lorenzo, regarding to all your stress in the market? No, I done that before, man. I did that before, but right now I do not do that anymore. To be honest, I understand what I need to do to trade. I'm kind of numb to everything now. I don't feel anything anymore. You know, that's just the way it is. Chances usually cut went into the other direction. If we had jumped in, we would have hit stop loss. Great paces to wait for the confirmation. Yeah, 100%. It's definitely important here. Okay, dollar and yen, yeah, are still relatively hanging in there. They have a little break. Could you please check British pound against the Canadian dollar? British pound is relatively weak. But it came up here. It came up here. I didn't see that. But yeah, okay. Interesting. Canadian dollar is also coming up. So you probably see something ranging a little bit. It should be ranging a little bit here. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much ranging. Okay. Yeah, the British pound is definitely weaker than the Canadian dollar. Yeah, liquidity is underneath. Yeah, it's actually very interesting though. If the British pound comes down to fill up that gap, you're gonna see the following happening. You're gonna see this low getting broken. Taken out that low as well. So this is your final. This like could be a good trade. Equal lows here. So a bunch of liquidity is left behind here. It's never been taken out. We saw that higher high. We saw that lower low. We saw that restructuring here on the 1 minute. You saw that rejection already. What do you need to do? You need to break the 163.944. You break that, you're gonna come down potentially a little bit more. You confirm your setup with the currency indices, and then you can put your stop loss under the previous high. So it's probably short, but it depends if you break that low here. US dollar Canadian dollar, that's why invalidated. Good that we waited for the closure. On what time frame you wait for confirmation in indices? Like, it depends on the candle structure. So it depends on this previous. Let's say I'm looking at this high. It depends on this previous high and that candle structure right there. Okay, so if it's on the 1 minute, it's on the 1 minute. It's on the 3 minutes, on the 3 minute. If it's on the 5 minutes, on the 5 minute. But that's my limit. Like, I'm never gonna go over the 5 minutes. So it's either 1, 3, or 5. Euro COD, Lorenzo, please check. Yes, okay, we talked about GBP COD. Euro COD is Euro is increasing in strength, so it's coming down right now. But yet, it's the Canadian dollar is still dominating. What's happening with the oil price? Let me see what's happening with oil. Yes. There we go. Now we understand the Canadian dollar is strong reaction here. All right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, the Canadian has the advantage over the euro, in my opinion. At this particular moment. So I would say short. I would say short. You're breaking that low as well. Actually, it's at a very interesting point right now on the 15 minute as well here. Breaking that low. Very interesting point. What's the target here? If we can close below this low, which we haven't done yet, I could become interested in a short here. Yeah, oil is very strong. Canadian dollar is increasing strength. Euro is bounced from that zone, but it's kind of like, you know, stagnating. Dollar is actually breaking a lot. This is what we need to take consideration here. Not much volume going on in the euro right now. I think that the euro against the Canadian dollar could be a nice short here. If you close below this low. Why this low? You guys know it? This is why we're holding here right now as well. This is exactly the reason. Breaking below the level and that's it. We're gonna find a better position here. This could be good. This is a beautiful high as well. What's the previous low? Okay, that would be a nice area. Could be an interesting short. You guys can see as well right now, the dollar came down. Also very, very important, the dollar came down here. What did you see? We saw that the dollar broke actually that low. Not actually looking particularly strong. But because of the yen also not looking strong and not looking strong whatsoever here, you can see that the dollar yen is still stagnating around that zone. That's what I mean. If the dollar gets one spike to the upside, you're going to see a massive reaction. That's why I'm very comfortable with the setup right now. And that's why it's so important for you guys to understand also the currency indices here. What's strong, what's weak at that particular moment on the lower time frame. What has happened there? Because then it gives you such an advantage by looking at the Forex pairs that you then will find the right setup. That could be absolutely fantastic here. So yeah, let's be patient. Let's see how the yen responds to this particular zone. Exactly here. We have this area of supply right now. We're reaching in that area. Let's see how we respond in that zone. And at the same time, we will find out exactly how the dollar reacts. As well, as it's not looking strong whatsoever at the same time. Dollar needs to break a high. And that will give us the choice for the US dollar Japanese yen. If you still want to enter this one. Overall, I like the accumulation. I like what we're building here. I like what we're doing in general. So that's pretty decent. US dollar Canadian dollar is done. And then the euro Canadian dollar is good. Is good. It is good. 1 minute candle closure almost. That could be interesting. Do we close below this below this particular low? If so, short. Euro is bounced from the zone yet. The Australian, sorry, Canadian dollar is good. Okay, we close below. I'm gonna enter Euro, Canadian dollar. I'm gonna enter a short position here. I'm gonna put my stop loss above the previous high. After we broke this low. Especially break this low, it's gonna be even better. There we go. Done. We are in the Euro Canadian dollar short right now. There we go. There we go. That liquidity was nice here. Canadian dollar is like relatively strong. Oil is doing very well. Euro is ranging. That could be interesting. Let's see what happens. All right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna get a drink real quick, and then yeah, hopefully when I come back, it's in our favor. Let's see. Give me 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. Okay, what's the damage? What is the damage? Put on a nice song here. Let's see if it helps a little bit. All right, let's see. Nothing really happening here. Not much volume. That's not really a good sign. Usually when we break below, I want to see a stronger, better reaction straight away. Let's see how we develop here. Stop loss is above that this level. So even if we pull back into that zone, we could still see a reaction. So I'm gonna keep this one open. I'm not gonna close it prematurely here due to the structures in general. I think it's totally fine. Maybe gonna see some sort of retracement potentially here. Let's see how we react. Okay, well, let's do our giveaway soon. Why not already? How long have I been streaming already? 2 hours. Let's do our giveaway soon. Looking forward to do it. Yeah, we're gonna give away a nice my Forex Funds package to the winner here. Looking forward to that. BN says I'm going long in gold. Yen says Chuck, what's the yen is doing? Is the dollar yen coming down? Yes, dollar yen is stagnating indeed. It's not really doing something, doing much. Dollar right now is, yeah, is coming back again, but it's not looking particularly strong right now at the moment. Euro is all stagnating a little bit. The only ones that are actually doing well is right now the British pound, number one. And the Canadian dollar was actually doing very good. Does Awanda offering high leverage in Europe? Yes. Can we have account being in Europe? Yes. Gold is completing its correction, has filled its imbalance, and now... Yeah, I wish we could have entered this one right here, man. This is, for me, personally, the setup I'm looking for right now. This is the best possible setup of the stream, due to all the confluence that we have here. All right, so let's see how we develop. We're gonna find out right now. So yeah, we're gonna give away a $10,000 my Forex package, my Forex Funds package. Things like $100. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Let's say in a couple more minutes or something like that. All right, let's be patient for the euro cut here. Let's see what we in the meantime can do. Dollar is moving. Dollar yen is on our radar. Anything else, guys? Are you guys looking at any particular other setups right now? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar is also indeed looking pretty weak as well. I like what you're sharing here. This was a previous low that could be interesting. We already broke this particular low right here. Yeah, this is also another one. It's very similar. Maybe enter this one as well instead of the euro Canadian dollar. That could be an interesting one. That just changed the trade here. Let me see what we can do. Okay, I'm gonna close the euro Canadian dollar prematurely here. Let's see if it's done. I'm gonna wait for one more 1 minute candle closure and that's it. If not, we close our trade prematurely. And I'm gonna look for the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. And let's see what the loss will be. If it's gonna be a loss. Gold flying to the upside. Okay, 30 seconds for a candle closure. You was in on euro cut. Yes, I'm in a short for euro Canadian dollar. I'm thinking about closing my position earlier. But I'm waiting for a candle closure here. We have still this zone. I kind of like that. And then I'm looking for a new potential new entry. Let's see how it goes. I'll keep you guys updated. Gold is flying. All right. Yeah, nothing we can do then. Stop loss is right now still above that high, but there is maybe a chance I'm gonna close on my position. I'm waiting for this this closure here. We're kind of ranging. I like to see my setups going in my direction straight away. That's usually the setups I'm going for. Okay, break even. I'm gonna close my position and break even here. We're pretty much at our entry. As you guys can see right now. Done. The thing is, yes, price can go lower. It is possible to go lower. The only thing is right now that I'm not going to wait for it. I'm not going to just wait for it and then just like, you know, either my price goes into my direction straight away. I'm in profit straight away. If it starts ranging on support just around my entry, I get out. I get out. I look for a better trade opportunity. Okay? So that's it. Definitely gonna count as just break even. There we go. That's it. I'm not gonna wait and sit and wait for maybe, you know, no. Either it goes into my direction because you know, you guys know as well. And I can already assure you that 80% of your setups that went good went into your direction straight away. Or usually straight away. Lorenzo, isn't your Canadian dollar picking up the liquidity is going down soon? It could be. It could be. But then I rather look for a new position or a new entry later on. If that's the case, sir. So it could come down for sure. That was our initial bias. But I'm very aware of my risk. I want to make sure that I look at the right, the right moves or the right setups here in order for us to make a calculated decision here. We're gonna see if I was correct or not. But overall, for me, it's better to wait, break even, and look for a new entry. So let's see what the other one is doing. The volume is again a little bit low. Of course, we are in a massive news week. Okay, we have the NFP coming tomorrow, non-farm payrolls. We had crazy news the last 2 days. So we're kind of in the middle right now. There is still some unstable price action going on. So that's what's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna start soon with our giveaway. Wait a couple more minutes here. Want to at least look for a nice new trade here. I'm not gonna force any trades here, but I'm willing to stream a little bit longer if I have to. So let's see what we can do. Canadian yen is on our radar for sure. We have this one set. Yeah, so far it seemed like a decent idea to just wait and to look for a new entry. Like the problem is we could re-enter if we want to now. And then wait for this break to be done here. And then just do the same thing. And then you just do not take the risk to, literally, wait and be stuck in a position for no reason. Now you have the choice. Now we went to break even. Now you have the choice to re-enter. If it comes down and closes below. Which I still like. I still like the overall setup. It's just more of, the management here. Gold is building a lot of liquidity on the downside. Can you take a look? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Yeah, it's building it. It's doing it now. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think about buy and sell order for tomorrow news? It depends on the market, my man. It's really hard to say right now what's going to happen. We need to see where the liquidity is built a couple hours before we have the news tomorrow. Wow, this is quite beautiful. If you look here right now, we came up massively already. We tapped into the equilibrium right now for the first time. That's the reason for our reaction. We're getting rejected by the 50% of the Fibonacci here on the 1 hour. So that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that reaction here. You see clearly that it's that zone, that 50% zone. It's actually a very beautiful zone to look for shorts if the dollar makes and decides to turn around and gives you that confirmation. That is this particular low. It's actually beautiful. Like the way we look at the liquidity, this is what we're looking for. What comes up fast comes down as well. And we know where it actually got rejected from. So that's confluence number 1. Confluence number 2 is the liquidity that's built. The trend is very well respected here that we're building on the lower time frame. So if you break it, it is also respected. So let's break that. Hopefully, dollar breaking the highs. Hopefully will be nice. And then the dollar, dollar is not looking particularly strong, but gold is doing what it wants. So let's see from there. Yeah, again, the US dollar, Canadian dollar. Do we have a second chance? It could be. It could be the case here. The only thing is right now that we need to break a more of a higher high, which is right here. It's quite far above that particular area. So yeah, let's see. It totally depends on the dollar. The dollar is not strong enough right now. The yen is turning around here, but it still created a lower low. So overall, I think that we can still look at potential short attributes here. And that should be good for the Canadian dollar yen. So let's see. Let's see from here. This is absolutely fantastic. We had the New York open candle. The 50%. Liquidity underneath was taken out. Change character to the upside, change character to the downside. London low was taken out. Potentially going for the London high. After tapping in the 1 hour area of the month. That could be interesting. So this is more of an SMC related trade. But it could be the one. It could be the one as well. Let's see what we have. So the euro cut. You see what I mean? This is why we went on break even. This is the exact reason. Usually when I see it not going in my direction straight away and it starts to range, or, you know, I don't trust it. I'd rather get out for as cheap as possible and then move forward to a new trade. So that's the reason. Also, guys, if you like what we do, then please smash that like button. We have 778 people watching, only 250 likes. If you want to support what we do, day in, day out, we're trading, live trading, trying to help you out, trying to catch some trades here. Also, when there is not much volume in the market. Also, when there is volume in the market. Sometimes we catch monsters, sometimes not. Then we appreciate if you can smash the like button. Bro, please, why did you take the Euro Canadian dollar trade? I took it because of the liquidity was built up underneath, the lows that we took out, but we closed our position on break even. I think you saw that. So you knew when I closed my my position as well. At the same time, oil is very strong. The Canadian dollar is doing very well, and the euro is stagnating, kind of ranging in between right now, an area. So not particularly looking very strong here. So all of these confluences together was the reason for the initial interest trade here. Potentially, even if we break the low again, there's more volume and we see some better structure on the euro. A weaker structure on the euro, I would re-enter again. DJ says, by any chance, are you holding GEJ from yesterday? No, I did not. I saw it went really, really good. Just a question, like, let's say I would go on break even, I would exit my trade. Like, would you guys go on break even as well and exit your position? Or in a minor loss? Or would you just leave it? Let me know what you guys would do here. Cut my loss and move on. Leave it. Swan says risk it. I would close, be a minor loss, I let it ride. But I understand your reasoning. Okay. Alright, leave it, yes. Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, it's all completely up to you, of course, how you manage your position here. Okay, but understand that when we trade and we take trades together and we take a trade setup, or I take a trade setup, that sometimes it's the case where I have to manage my trade the way I want to manage my trade, and therefore cut my losses earlier or close my position earlier, or trying to go out and break even. You know, sometimes that happens, you know. I'm not just always gonna let it run to my stop loss, because it's just, for me personally, out of my experience and a long-term, you know, trading right now, 99% of the time I just could have cut my loss way earlier. So I think this is what a lot of like gurus are telling you as well, right? Cut your losses and capitulate on your profits. And I think that's completely right. And it's a very beautiful, you know, saying potentially here if you're anticipating on that. And this is what I think can be super useful and super beneficial, as most of your trades, that with this strategy for sure, most of your trades going straight in your direction, straight away. So gold is getting slowing down a little bit after we tapped into that 50%. But the dollar is just not particularly strong right now. So we want to see the dollar at least breaking initial high. We haven't done it in a while. So let's see. Okay. US dollar, Canadian dollar. US dollar is Canadian dollar is losing a little bit of strength. This is what I would like to see, guys. I would maybe even risk a small trade setup here, putting my stop loss very small and risking minor. Like an actual SMC setup here. If we are coming down this way, let's say we're coming down like this. And we start to really come down very slowly. And we tap into that equilibrium. Then I'm definitely going to enter, you know, and keep my stop loss very small, trying to catch a higher risk reward. Due to the fact that you see that we're building then a lot of liquidity to the upside here. Okay. So this is absolutely what we want to see. Coming down towards that zone, continuously tapping into that area, building liquidity to the upside. You know, tapping into that zone and then shoot up from there. That would be the ideal for us right here. And it has all the confluences right now. All the confluence I would look for. So I would love to see it coming down more towards the 50%. That would really, really help us out here. Would you say the British pound and the Canadian dollar yen behave similar? Well, right now, yes, due to the fact that both of them are strong, but it's not always the case here. If you want to know what kind of pair correlates, guys, you can also look at the MyFX book. Right here. You go to the economic, I think it's community. Let's see what it is. But you can look at the correlation. There we go. You have the correlations here. You can see right now what is correlating with each other strongly or negatively. And you can look at both charts right here. So for example, you can say British pound and the Canadian dollar against the yen. You go to the British pound or you go to the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. You look at GJ. The correlation is 81.3% positive. Okay, 81.3% positive. Oh, sorry. For Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, it's actually no, 82.7%. So that's how you can look at it. It's super cool. You can kind of understand it from there. Yeah, so Euro Canadian dollar, it could be another one. It could be a new entry and try again. Kind of thing. It could be happening here. That could be very, very good indeed. Gold also right now. Dollar is trying to push. It needs to break this high first. That's the number one priority right here. It is aligning with each other. So you see the dollar right now. Let's say the dollar breaks it high and it closes above that zone. Gold will come down potentially and break that zone. Gold has made a massive push to the upside. Everyone is bullish on gold right now. Everyone thinks gold's going to go to the moon. And then it suddenly comes down. We saw that 50% equilibrium. That's where we got rejected from. Gold tapped in 30-minute supply as well. Let's see. Yes, we did. Thank you for sharing, bro. So it aligned very well. It aligned very well. Good. Thank you. Great, 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 great. I didn't see that. Thank you, man. Yes, 50% and an error supply around the 30 minutes. So this is another confluence you can definitely take consideration right now. You target the lows. Clean liquidity here. Dollar just needs to break that high. That's it. That's it. The dollar needs to break it, then gold can potentially make the move to the downside here. So, yeah, keep a close eye on gold, guys. Keep a close eye on gold at the moment. It could become interesting. Wow, candle closes already in 30 seconds, so this could be quick. That low could put in that high. That's what you want to see. You want to break that low. Come on, dollar. Let's break it. There we go. We closed above that zone. Okay, I'm short on gold. That's it. We closed underneath. I'm short on gold in the short term. Stop loss is going to go and break even already if we break this low. If we break that low, stop loss is going to go and break even already. But that's what we're going to do here. Waiting for this low to be broken. And then, yeah, let's see if you can take it down here. That would be the ideal. Okay, dollar tapped into the 30-minute area of supply. At the same time, you saw that it was the 50% equilibrium. And, you know, I think there are a lot of guys are long. I think there is a chance that there is so much liquidity left below right now that we can come back down again. I will not be surprised. Yeah, if you break that low, then I think then just have more confirmation. So like then you have this low getting broken, the previous low, and then you can put your stop loss on break even pretty much, because then you usually could retrace, you know, continue like this and secure yourself, you know, or take some profits, you know, depending on what you personally prefer. And then based on that, you can make a trade here. Volume is not optimal, I have to say, today. So be careful. Don't risk what you usually would risk on a normal day, in a normal week. I risk 50% of what I usually risk. Important to mention here. Okay, please check DJ. I'm in a 1 day short. Let me see, my man. You're in a short on a 1 day, right? Okay. From where did you... please let me know where you shorted from. From this zone? Let me know. Let me know where you shorted from so I can actually look at your entry. Majority is long on gold. Yes, I know. Asia low on take from the last 2 days might be taken out with bullish NFP. Yeah, it would be nice if you can see gold coming down. We're trying to catch the reversal here. in the short term. Somebody says I was short on GJK. Look on the daily. I don't know where you're shorting from. So if you are short right now, yeah, I don't know where you entered from. All right, so let me know where you entered from so I can actually help you out a little bit better. It would have been a little bit easier for me to see right now. Otherwise, it's hard to see exactly, you know, what we can do here. Entries, if you are already in, it's important to mention your entry as well, by the way, guys. JX says I'm short US dollar Swiss franc at 93.6660. Okay, that's right here. Keep in mind that you have a pretty reasonable area of the month here right now in the 30-minute. Okay, so do take that in consideration. You have this area of the month here. So yeah, you wanna see it. Yeah, I will be careful here. Okay, yes, it can come down, it can break it for sure. Yeah, we're building a lot of liquidity to the upside. And we are reaching this area of the month here. So you could bounce from this zone. You already see that it bounced from it before. So be aware, careful with that particular setup. Are you closing gold? No, not yet right now. Not straight away. We are right now at that 3-minute zone. But if I have to, then yes. But then it's gonna be a loss in this case. If you're gonna make a loss, we're gonna make a loss. Look at the dollar real quick. Alright, let's see how we bounce from this zone here. That's it. We're gonna do a giveaway. Let's do it in 5 minutes. Alright, looking forward to that. Let's do it in 5 minutes here, guys. Alright, we're coming down. I'm gonna keep my I'm gonna keep gold open here. I'm gonna keep gold open this time. I risked already twice as less as usual. So yeah, this is more of a risk from my side. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah, if you can take it to yeah, if you want to know, if you guys want to join the giveaway. Okay, the dollar is dropping here. Let's see how we react. We took out the highs and now we're coming down again. This is not gonna be a good sign for us right now. Nah, I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna leave it. If it's a loss, it's a loss here. I'm gonna keep it open here. What do you need to do for the giveaway? Let me show you guys. I think most of you guys know, but we're gonna give away my Forex Funds package. You guys can follow me on Instagram. place an actual comment and like under my last posted video. It's posted like a couple seconds ago or a couple minutes ago. Place a like, comment, and then it should be a random comment picker. Hopefully we can pick the right one. That would be good. So yes, then we're gonna pick a winner in like 10 minutes from now. All right. I think most of you guys know, but keep in mind there are a lot of fake accounts of me right now at the moment. A lot of fake accounts, so you don't want to be, you know, part of that problem that you place a comment under the wrong account. All right, so do take that in consideration. It says making profit on EURUSD. Amazing. Where is stop on gold? My stop loss on gold is at 1835.835. 1835.835. That's my stop loss. Pretty much above the high. So we have one more candle here, we have one more candle there. Stop loss is above both highs here. So we need to break both highs to get stopped out. Let's say it comes down to my entry, then maybe close here. But overall, if we create a lower low, then I would still be, you know, relatively bearish on gold in the short term. We're underneath the 30-minute area of supply. We have the 50% equilibrium. Everyone is in a buy. Sometimes I'll go against that as well. I take that in consideration as well here. The only thing that's going to help us out is the dollar for a reaction here. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen. So for the giveaway again, guys, if you want to join, then just place a like, comment under my last reel. And make sure you do not spam, because otherwise you get disqualified. We have seen this before a couple times already. You don't want to be that guy. All right? Bruh. Gotta be good. Raise, you should look at your alert on the USD on the 1 hour. Yeah, let's have a look at that one while we're waiting for our climax here. Let's have a look here. Okay, our trade of gold is going not into our direction. Let's see how it plays out. We have not mitigated in that 1 minute zone yet. I'll keep a close eye on it though. Okay, US30, yes, US30 was there. We had that alert set. There we go. This was an alert right here. This was our alert. Our alert was right underneath that level. So yeah, it just didn't, it wicked down and it came. It was very close though. Very, very, very close. Would have definitely looked for a buy here. Absolutely. Euro got going down now. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm in gold right now at the moment. I'm gonna wait for reaction here first, and then we're gonna see how this plays out from there. We're either gonna get stopped out on this one, and then we're gonna look for another one. Let's see. Yes, Eurocod was actually the one that we have a look at already. It's coming down again. It's a very, very similar move right now. That's why we broke even on this trade. Because now it can give you another opportunity without any worries, any problems here. Yeah, sometimes it happens. The dollar comes up, breaks the high, and then it comes down again, even though you have body closure. That's part of the game. What's your thought process about the gold sale? Dollar creating a higher high. Internally, gold tapping into the 30-minute area of supply after leaving us a lot of liquidity underneath on the lower time frame. 50% Fibonacci from the 1 hour candle, right? From swing high to swing low. That's the reason for the trade. Like, do I win every trade? No. If you want to see the scoreboard, we're up 30 wins, 9 losses, 6 break even. So we lost 9 times here. Our total live scoreboard right now is at 110, 37 losses, 28 break even. We want a giveaway. We're gonna start in a couple minutes, man. So if you want to join, you can join. Place a comment and like on our last video underneath. Let me see what's going on there. Let's see what we have. We're gonna give away $100 my Forex Funds package. So it's like a 10K package here today. Yesterday we gave away $100. There we go. Still some guys are posting 2 comments. I would remove it. Otherwise, if I see it, I need to disqualify you. I don't want that. So let's see what's going on here. Also, we touched the 4-hour fair value gap on gold. Yes. Gold has imbalance underneath. Yeah, there are a lot of confluences though. So if this is a trade and it goes against us, I'm not dissatisfied whatsoever. Like, I'll follow my trading plan completely. So it's all good. It's all good. Yes, Euro Canadian dollar is coming down now, huh? If you close below that, you guys can enter a short here again. Okay? You guys could take the short to the downside here. I personally have to stick to my trading rule. I stick in 1 pair at a time. We trade 1 pair at a time right now. If you guys want to see that body closure, I mean, the confluences are there. We have been looking at it beforehand. I entered prematurely here. Hopefully it went down already. But if you see that body closure right now, underneath this zone, usually it's a very good sign here, okay? Because it came up, it took out the last orders, and now it wants to move down with significant targets underneath here. So be aware of spreads. I heard there are some spreads here for the Euro Canadian dollar. It depends on your broker. But yeah. Keep that in mind. Yes, no, still holding gold here. I'm gonna hold it this one till the end here. Due to the confluences, I took 50% of the risk already, like of what I usually risk here. So yeah, it doesn't really matter that much. How do you manage your trades? I'll take profits relatively quickly. I secure myself after I see a market structure break either high or low. And then I place my my actual trades. My actual TP is a little bit lower. Probably most of the time to the last high or last low of this higher level range, so higher time frame range. So if it's like, for example, we take a trade on the 1 minute, I look at the 15 minute. You know, where's the low or the high of that particular zone? Like that, I secure myself relatively quickly. Usually I keep my losses quite small. Rarely I leave my stop loss running. In this case I will, but that rarely happens. should we expect more upside on the euro US dollar? If the dollar keeps dropping, then it could definitely be the case here. Yet at the moment you see clearly that we are right now again bouncing from this zone here. We have created a higher high internally though, so we need to create a lower low, and that could be then your confirmation for the euro US dollar. For now we have created a higher high. If we tap into that zone, we can create a new higher high. I'm actually, you know, it's actually a very good sign here. But if you come down and you break this low, then I would look at the euro US dollar and look for your position. So that could be that could be interesting indeed. We see already right now, guys, that, you know, we had built so much liquidity underneath. We're coming down, yet we are not right now dropping. But we're already ranging underneath this area here. So if you look here right now, you see the 30-minute rejection number 1. You see it coming down. Yeah, we're gonna find out what's gonna happen here. We see that we tapped into the zone. Let's remove some noise here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. And in the meantime, guys, keep a close eye on the euro against the Canadian dollar. Right, for you guys as well. Be careful. I'm not gonna trade it personally. I stick with my plan. That is one trade at a time. Do you stream every day, Monday to Friday, so I can watch you every day? I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, my man. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I stream in the community in Discord. So right back. All right. Okay, so let's look at okay, euro Canadian dollar is dropping. For guys that are interested, you can take this trade right now. Candle closure was already there at the 3 minutes. Stop loss going above the highs here. This could be a nice trade. I'm personally not taking this one right now. But it could be a nice trade for you. But I leave this up to you here. Completely your choice. But it's just a direction. The reason why I'm saying that is because we're going to take out the structure right now. Canadian dollar is relatively strong. Euro is not particularly strong at the moment. You saw that already. We came up, we broke particularly 2 lows right now that are important. This one and this one. And that high could be interesting as a stop loss as well. It's a pretty clear stop loss you can take consideration there. Yeah, could be new. So let's do our giveaway. Let's see if my phone is there. Starts already. It is. All right. Let's have a look here. If you guys are ready for the giveaway, press the 1 in the chat. All right, let's see if everyone is ready here. So we can announce the winner, make sure that you are sharp, you're available. So I can pick a winner right now for the, the $10,000 package of my Forex Funds. Sometimes we do $20,000 package, sometimes we give away money, sometimes we give away the magic keys, a trade manager for your MetaTrader. Let's pick a winner right now. Let's do it. Let's pick a link here. Where is it? Let's see if we can find it right there. Make sure that you only comment once. Otherwise you're disqualified, unfortunately. You cannot join. All right. Does it let us pick a winner right now today, guys? Is it true? Are they going to help us out? Or are they going to do the same thing as always and making us pay here? What is going to happen? All right. Let's pick a winner right now. All right. I think we have a winner. We have a winner. Let's pick our song right now. Let's put on our song. Where is our winner song right here? There we go. There we go. All right, the winner of the $10,000 My Forex Funds package. Welcome to the stream, by the way. If you like what we do, then please smash that like button. I'm here on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every single week. It's gonna be there this whole year, regardless of my my personal life. We're gonna make sure that I'm gonna be here, trade live on stream as much as I can. The winner right now. Bruh. Makes me so tired, man. It makes me so tired. What a software. What a system. Alright, let's see if it works. We had another trick yesterday. Last time we did the same thing. Let's see if this works then. Alright. Let's see if this is gonna be something that we can use right now. Alright, let's see what we can do. Okay, the winner is... Hopefully it will work now. Mr. Ordesta, my man, congratulations, you won a $10,000 My Forex Funds package, man. Send me a message. Let me check if you were playing it honestly right here. Let me confirm this real quick with you right now. All right, let's see what we have. There we go. Let me see if I can find you, my man, Ordesta right here. All right. Let's see if you did what we had to do here. Ordesta right there. All right. Okay. Okay, all good, brother. Send me a message on Instagram. We're gonna get it sorted right there, all right? Congratulations right now. Hopefully you will pass your challenge to make some money here. Would be absolutely amazing, my man. All right? Congratulations. Let's get it sorted right here. All right. This is a good way of doing it then. Thank you so much. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Absolutely amazing. Okay, the dollar is coming up right now. Look at the dollar breaking this highs here. Okay, it got respected. So it broke the high. It came down. It got respected. It came up again. That's quite interesting right now. All right. On the other hand, the gold, what is gold doing? Oh wow, gold is coming down here. Gold is coming down right now. Let's see what we have. It depends on this low right now. All right, it depends on this particular low. If you can break this low right now, or not. This is the key difference right now. How do we break this low? We have liquidity built up here. All right, so I need to cut with this liquidity, I need to cut my position on break even here. Yeah. And if you break the low, we can maybe re-enter after liquidity has been taken out here. That could be interesting. Yeah, there's that liquidity build. Okay. Let me show you guys real quick. Wait for that 1 minute candle closure. If we close below this candle on a 1 minute, we stay in. If not, I'm gonna close it. Maybe look for re-entry later. Oh, we're breaking. We're breaking it. It's the song. Gold. 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 I totally forgot it, guys. It's the song. It was the song. It was the gold song. It was the gold song, of course. Gold. Of course it was gold. We have a lot of liquidity there, though. Lower low, but we have a lot of liquidity built up underneath. 5 minute candle closure in 2 minutes 35 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna keep my stop loss mine here right there. I'm gonna put it above this area of supply on the 1 minute. It's literally the minor stop loss. Pretty much break even. And let's see how we roll up from here. That's what we're gonna do. You see that 1 minute zone here? You see that zone? That zone right there is potentially something that can potentially save us still. Okay, so putting a stop loss on break even here doesn't make any sense, but this particular candle right here, putting a stop loss there, like we lose like $30 or something like that. So it's done. It's done. This is what we were waiting for here. All right. Okay, clear stop loss. That's clear. What account says Lorenzo trading? $114,000 and 600 euro. Sorry, 114,000 euro. Desktop, by the way, if you win, please send me a message on Instagram with that specific account, alright? That's the most important. Send me a message on Instagram with that account, and we see from there. Okay, this is the low that we need to break. That's the important low we were talking about here. It's this particular candle. There is some demand here. Okay, so this is what you need to break. This low is important to break right here. Our stop loss is pretty much on break even. We started here. We already risked less. It's maybe $20, $30. Is that a funded account or personal account? This is personal. I don't know if you can connect a funded account to TradingView. At least I've never heard about it. What do you think about the Euro cut? Let me check. Euro cut is coming down. Like I said, guys, you could have shorted here. Who did that? Who shorted Euro cut? Okay. Congrats. Yeah, it could be a good trade. If you break this low at 145.4, stop loss on break even. So if you break this level, 145.4, stop loss on break even. You want to close underneath at least. On the 1 minute. That's what you wanna do here. So congratulations, guys. Yeah, I didn't took the trade myself. The reason why is because I have a strict risk management. I never enter multiple trades at the same time, or rarely. So yeah, for me, I stick to my plans. I stick to my trading plan here. Okay. Yeah, gold needs to close underneath that low though. It needs to close underneath. It's going down relatively slow. I expected a little bit more volume. But yeah, we're making moves. We're coming down. Yeah, we're making moves here. So yeah, let's see. I'll put stop loss and break even when we close underneath in 30 seconds. If you close underneath this zone, stop loss and break even, and let it run. $15 seconds. 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I think we're gonna close below it. Okay, stop loss on break even. Done. Okay, whatever happens, happens now. Does not matter. Okay? Alexander said, Lorenzo, you said you're not trading gold. Whose account you're trading with that gold trade? I trade gold. I never said that I didn't trade gold. I don't know where you get this from. Luke says, bro, my heart was in my throat. I out the trade in, or I I auto trade in and the teacher came around to go through an assignment and I had no clue how we're doing with gold. Well, you should be secured right now. You should be good regardless. If you're gonna make profits, we're gonna find out. But, you know, stop loss is on break even here. Like in this case, I wanted to keep it open. Due to the many confluences, also, the liquidity was built up here very clearly. And that the fact that the dollar, and this was maybe the most important confluence, created it high and held support here. Okay? So it did not create a lower low. If it created a lower low, probably, yeah. Usually when you create a higher high and you hold here and you create a new high, it's very good. So yeah, that's definitely something something to take in consideration. It all depends, right? Every single trade is different. And I know it sounds illogical, right? That people set the same rules for everything. But I learned to maneuver within each particular trade differently. So that's personally for me how I trade and how it works for me. Sometimes I do it and sometimes I don't do it, and then yeah, it's always different. It's always different, but I have a baseline. How to be you, sir? Go to a lot of suffering, my friend. A lot of making it happen and then failing again over and over in life. And then making it happen again and then failing again. Making it happen and then failing again. Until you make it. Yes, we have a gold song. We have a gold song indeed. I entered when you did and held drawdown. Now we in profits. Amazing. Congrats. Euro Canadian dollar. It yeah, be a bit careful with your. You should be profits right now, but be a little bit careful here. Manage your trade accordingly right now. The way we're coming down is in a way where I'm like, we're building liquidity now to the upside. Look at that. Look at this, guys. You can easily break out of it. So, to be honest, my suggestion is if you break above this high, this candle structure on the 1 minute, I would close your position on break even for the Euro Canadian dollar. That's what I would personally look at. All right. If you close your position above that high right there. Alexander, my man, thank you so much, brother. Going straight to the giveaways. You said, hey bro, I'm a funded FTMO trader and I'm moving to Bali September. Do you know if Search Trader is a reliable firm? Well, if you go to Bali, my friend, let's catch up. And if you know if Search Trader is reliable, I have no idea, bro. I've never tried it, never heard about it. The volume on the super chat is very loud. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that this will be fixed. Thank you. For next stream, this is gonna be solved here. All right. Okay, gold's coming down. Gold is definitely coming down right now. It was worth the patience right here. See you September, my man. Yes, will be amazing. Yeah, Euro Canadian dollar. Yeah, you see, this is you're building liquidity right now. If you entered here, then just better to go and break even, look for a new position right now. In my opinion, I could, like, this is up, I leave it up to you. But I wanted to see this low getting broken. The 145.4, if you now already start bouncing from it, it's usually not a good sign here. But hey, it can be wrong. It can come down further. But, you know, with the liquidity built up here as well, I will be, yeah, I'll be patient. So I would look for a new position. That's my suggestion. Up to you. Up to you. Up to you. Yeah, gold is, if you break this low, yeah, worth it, TP. That's right here. Yeah, and this low was the important low to break as well. Yeah. What target are you looking for? Gold? I'm looking for the lows. I'm looking for these lows here. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for right now. We're losing strength, and the dollar right now is coming up. And usually it's a good sign around this timing. If the dollar goes into one direction, usually what you see is that it will keep going in that direction around this time. So yeah, we had the open, we came down, and now we're moving back up again. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on the dollar until this point, the 105.4. That's a point where we have to be careful and really evaluate gold very, very well. Regardless, we are secured. So yeah, the question is, you know, should we take some profits or not? You can if you want to, depending on the risk you took. But, you know, overall, I would say, yeah, if you took your position here, then you could have already it depends where you put your stop loss, but you could have already taken some profits for sure right now. Everyone has different risk, different, you know, risk management. I'm just showing you guys the entries I'm personally looking for, which could be interesting. Redis, thank you, Lorenzo. Greetings from West Java, Indonesia. Amazing. Herein. Odessa says I take profit. Okay, good. Yes, take some profits if you guys want to right now. Whatever happens, happens then. Whatever happens, happens. If you guys like what we do, then please smash that like button. I would highly appreciate it. You support the channel tremendously by doing that. If you want to support the channel by smashing that like button, you help the channel grow. This way YouTube, you know, shows us to more traders. The bigger the community, the more we can learn. So if you can go to 500 likes today, it will be absolutely amazing. Also, guys, keep in mind we have a beautiful community here. Right, tomorrow I'm going to give an open event. Everyone can join. So I'm going to be live, not on YouTube, but in Discord. If you want to be part of that, you can join for free. We have an event also free tomorrow. Happens sometimes when we have an event like this where you can join. It's going to be in a big channel, in a stage. Up to 300 people only, okay? With 300 people, we're full. So we have only a limit of 300 people. So do take that in consideration. If you want to be part of that, links in the description or in the chat. You can join us right there if you want to be part of a live trading or live session during the news, for example. And a weekly closure here. Okay, yeah, Euro cut. Yeah, hopefully you close your position, guys. That's what I would recommend personally. Let's look for another one. Australian dollar is still, like, it came up fantastically here. Yet, if it breaks this low, it is breaking a significant low. So do take that in consideration. And there is so much more to take out underneath as well. So yeah, let's see. Check USD now, Euro Australian dollar. I was at US dollar Japanese yen, long trade took 2%, now moving to 5%. Congratulations, amazing. That's fantastic. That is really, really nice. Okay, let's see what we have. Euro Australian dollar, and we have the US30, okay? Yeah, while we're waiting for gold, stop loss and break even already. If you guys want to take some profits, take some profits. I mean, yeah, you are in an area of demand right now. Okay. I'm just going to let it run. See what happens. My TP is a little bit lower. If it happens, it happens. Will be great. US30 is actually coming down right now towards that zone. At the 1 hour here. With the dollar getting stronger, of course, the US30 is reversing. So as long as the dollar stays, you know, relatively strong here, then maybe it's not the right moment. But if you look at this zone, this is the zone to look out for the dollar. If you see rejection here, you get rejected and the US30 is right now in that zone area or area of demand right here. Hey, then there is still an opportunity for the US30 as well. Maybe we can do this in this stream. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see. All right, gold comes up because the dollar is coming down. Let's see where we can bounce from. If it makes sense. Yeah, we have this zone right here. Okay, we have a zone right here. Let's see how we react from that area. We're right now in between that zone. Internally, yes, we have created our high. Beautifully taken out a lot of liquidity that was built up here. All right, that's done. The question is right now, are we going to go and bounce from the retest to check this level? Or are we going to keep dropping? Which will not be surprisingly if there is not enough volume in the market. Then manipulation can happen. Yeah, then we just probably get break even on our gold. Hopefully you guys took some profits here. Any other charts, let me know. You guys want to look at too. Let me see. Only setups that could potentially play out in European. Right now. Or soon. Video guys, the tanks are closed at lowest point. Great. Yeah, this was a beautiful area of demand to take some profits from. This particular low. I agree. US dollar Japanese yen limit order. Yeah, well, let's see what the yen is doing right now, because we know that the yen was there. It still came down to that zone. Okay, yeah. Again, it didn't close body above that level. Same level. We wanted to see the body closure here. It didn't do it. So yeah. We can look one more time at the Euro index or all the currency indices right now to see what's going on. So the yen right now came. Yeah, it was of course on the weaker side here. The dollar right now is in a crucial zone for us. Super important to see what happens here. The Swiss franc, sorry, the Canadian dollar is good, but it's in resistance. Okay, we're holding resistance right now in this zone. You can see it on the lower time frame, if I'm correct, on the 5 minute. You can see that we're in that zone right here. Let me show you right now. We are tapping into that area. It's actually working very well. All right, so that's the Canadian dollar. It's right now facing resistance a little bit. The VIX is coming up. This is not really a good sign for the indices right now. Such as the Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P 500. When you come up like that, especially coming up and coming up again, that means you came up twice pretty much, right? You tapped into that zone. Number one. Number two, let's say you came down, you create a higher high, came down, you create a new higher high. Usually it's not really a particularly good sign for the indices right here. Let's go with the Nasdaq. Yeah, no. This is not really what you want to see right now. You see that it came down. It tapped into that level. This low you need to break. But if you go in the 1 hour, we're also in resistance right here. Yeah, I love resistance right now for the indices right here. The VIX create a higher high, so I'm not looking for longs for sure. Okay. Definitely looking for the opposite. The opposite direction here. That means that the use 30 trade is not the right moment right now. The timing is not correct. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar is indeed was indeed a potential trade, but the Canadian dollar is also right now, you know, in resistance here. Stop loss gold above that new high only when we break this low. So if you break this low, we move the stop loss slightly a little bit lower in slight profit. That doesn't really gonna make a big difference, to be honest, but you could do that. You could throw your stop loss to the to this high the moment you break this low. If we decide to come down. Saw a couple questions here. I really like how you look at the VIX, man. Never did this. Amazing. Yeah, bro. When I found that out, it was like mind-blowing for me. Right? The volatility index, understanding it, combining it with the dollar index. Fantastic outcome for the indices here. If you trade the indices, what you need to understand the dollar index, you need to understand the volatility index, and you need to understand the overall sentiment of the market. And then, of course, you know, the structure itself on the Nasdaq or Dow Jones or S&P 500. That's going to give you by far the most, you know, confirmation when trading indices here. All right. Not too much volume. I agree. Volume is coming down a little bit here. Nico says, hi Lorenzo, thank you. I have one suggestion for V2. We talk a lot about strategy. I think risk management is one of the most important parts. Yes, sir. That's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about risk management tomorrow in tomorrow's event. Absolutely important. Absolutely, let's do that. Tomorrow's event is at, I believe, 2 p.m. GMT. All right. If I'm correct, is it 2 p.m.? No, it's 1 p.m. 1 p.m. GMT. You will see it. Anyways, if you are in Discord, you can see the event right here. You look at the Limitless Trading Academy here. You go to the event section, and you can see the your particular time there. All right, everyone can join this one. We do this once a month. We make it public for everyone. Otherwise, it's usually on the V2. Lucifer says, I've smashed it like with 3 accounts already. I can do more than that. Thank you, man. Thank you for the love, bro. Appreciate it. Bro, just watch Australian dollar, US dollar. It will help you a lot. Let's see. Let's see if it will help me a lot. Oh. Yeah, I just want to see this. Yeah, I see this one right here, right? There's an error of the month right now. We're in that error of the month. You could potentially maybe think about, you know, a small position, but no, I'm with these lows underneath. I'm not gonna take the risk personally. If I see these lows there, and I see that gap underneath, you know, it could just come down. It could go up, but it could also just boom, drop. Take out the liquidity, build up underneath. Take out the imbalance here. Come back to this range. You know, that's personally what I think could happen. I'm gonna be very careful here with any of these particular pairs. US dollar, Canadian dollar is ranging. Gold also, you know, ranging a little bit here. Yeah, let's see what will happen. If you come down, fantastic. I love Cookie says, I could write a quick bot script that likes... Oh, really? I'm not sure if it's good for the algorithm. Could you look at the EURjpy? Yes, I think it's relatively bearish. Yeah, so you have that liquidity built up here. It's super clean, by the way. Look at that. You saw that rejection here already. Look at that. You created a lower low. Look at that. Yet, what's the difference here? No body closure. No body closure underneath. Another problem is that this low created this high. That's the problem. Why is it a problem? Because this is going to be very strong low. So then you have to calculate, okay, let's say I enter here. Where am I going to put my stop loss right now? Well, I have to put it above these highs. Okay, so then I put my take profit here. It's a 0.4 risk to reward. It's not going to be beneficial here. So that's why it's a beautiful, it's beautiful the liquidity that's built up and everything. The unfortunate part is right now that this high right here and this low right here, this low needs to be broke. I hope you get where I'm coming from. John says, hello Lorenzo, I heard you talk about silver, long term. Can we have a look at it? Your long-term thoughts? Yes, sir. Absolutely. So my long-term thoughts are extremely bullish on silver. I think it's gonna go up the most out of many commodities. Eventually. It's gonna cause a supply shock. And I believe that it could massively expand to the upside in the next coming maybe months. We don't know really when it's gonna happen, but it will happen. I can tell you that. And I expect like a at least a $150 silver. I've done a lot of research towards silver right now. I'm actually they're gonna release something very interesting about it. So we have this area of the month. We tapped into this month here on the weekly. This is on the weekly time frame. We took out the lows here. This was during the pandemic. Okay, During the pandemic, we came down first to take out the liquidity, of course. Of course, right? We're always manipulating, taking out the liquidity that's built up underneath. After that, the pandemic, we saw reversal, boom, massive expansion to the upside. Okay? Massive amounts of money printing, boom, silver going up, potential safe haven as well. Easy choice, right? Right now we're coming down again from 30, we're gonna come back towards, you know, reasonable levels right now. Internally right now, you see that on the weekly, we created a higher high. On the daily, sorry. We created this higher high. What I personally want to wait for is number one. How do we react from this level that we're coming close to right here? And this is at 19.7. Alright, 19.7 is when I'm starting to become interested. I want to see how we react from it, how we start bouncing from it. But we could potentially even come lower. But if we create, let's say, a change character to the upside, come down, boom. Looking for positions here. If you look at the swing trade potential, I would dollar cost average in silver right now. The moment you enter here, you place, you know, actually you're as an investor, you want to enter here, you want to enter maybe here, and you want to come down here because at some point we're gonna go up massively right there. Number one, if the economy is uncertain, people are looking for safe havens. Silver has been one of them. Gold also, by the way. Of course. The difference between gold and silver is that gold is a store of value, whereas silver is actually getting consumed on a day-to-day basis by massive amount of corporations as well, right? Thinking about electric vehicles, solar panel, every smartphone, laptop, tablet, everything that you pretty much have contains silver. Yet, if you look at the supply of silver and you look at how much they have mined silver, there is actually a cap. It actually has not been growing. However, the demand for it is growing. Why is the price coming down? Massive amounts of corporations are taking off their silver from the exchanges. So there is less liquidity available. That's what makes the price drop. Heavy manipulated. Alright? Think about the Green Deal, the Green Peace, or the Green Deal, whatever it is, right? That contains that everything is gonna become electric. Everyone has to move to solar panels. All the, you know, gasoline cars, yeah, we're gonna step away from all of that. You need silver. Alright? It's the best possible metal that conducts electricity in a way where it doesn't spoil any electricity, any power. So combine of the demand, increase of demand, a shock or less supply available, plus potential safe haven and uncertainty. For me, this is gonna be one of the biggest moves in a very, very long time from silver in years to come. And when it happens, it's gonna go fast, very fast. So I'm a big fan of silver here. They call it the poor man's gold. Everyone looks over silver. That's also interesting. Nobody really thinks about silver. Everyone is looking at gold. Kind of interesting. Did you stop out of gold at break even? No, we're still in, my man. We are still in our position. Our position is at break even, yeah. We're not going to take any profits here. We had a small position. Either it runs or not. But I think you guys took some profits around this zone here. I told you guys to take some profits if you guys wanted to. right at that level. Right here. Due to this area of the month. But yeah, regardless, I just wanted to keep it open, see how it operates. The volume is relatively low in the market, guys. So the setups we're looking for, you know, they're all very, very slow here. Okay, do take that in consideration. So, in general, when there's a lot of volume in the market again from next week onwards, when the market is normal again, when the price action stabilizes, we're going to see, you know, better, stronger reactions, stronger moves that are not news related, that are just very solid here. So, yeah, for now we have to deal with the market right now as of what it is. But we're not losing money. We're not losing any money. So it's we're doing good. Boxer says made 10k on silver was better than gold. Wow. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That would be that's absolutely the case here. Let's look at the euro. The euro against the yen. You see that, guys? The euro against the yen right now, we're getting rejected here. The volume is actively is actually here. We're seeing some volume here right now. This is actually good. Okay, we're break even on gold. Let's add this one in. Break even on gold. I hope you guys took some profits. Yeah, that's the price action for today. It's just not perfect yet. Overall management of trade was good. The reasoning for entering was good. Could have taken some profits here, but my risk, you know, no. For my side personally was not really beneficial. For you guys, this was a nice area of the month that we had here. So let's yeah, look for the next trade. That's how the game works. Mid-torque says I took 2%. Okay, amazing. Really good. They said, totally agree with you. Today has been very corrective price action on the higher time frame. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna just see how we can take some more profits here. We still have our target, right? We still need to reach a target. We need to get to 120,000 euro. That's the target on stream. I'm only using this account for stream, for the streams, by the way. So yeah, this is what we're doing. Let's look at a couple more charts. Let's evaluate the market. We have a stream for 3.5 hours here. If the volume is really slowing down here, yeah, then I think that we need to take a little break and come back, you know, early next week. And of course tomorrow in the Discord stream session as well here. Akashi says GJ. Yeah, GJ is in an interesting zone right now. Zoolander, my man. Have fun, my friend. Yeah, we have NFP tomorrow. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Long-term view, gold, very bullish. Oh, wow. Look at GJ. Look at GJ. What put in the high? Right here? No, this was the... yeah, wow. Yeah, that's looking nice. Looking nice. We tapped into that zone. I think it's the 15-minute. What about yeah, what about the yen? The yen is not particularly strong. Ah, okay, we're tapping into that first zone. We're tapping into this breaker block right here. tapped in a breaker. We came actually up. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So we have this new zone right now at 7,955. We created actually a change character to the upside. Actually, this is interesting. There is still opportunity, I think. The volume is decent. Okay. Yes, gold is on was on the break even. Pretty much we had 2 break even trades today. So the first time we didn't really make some profit here on stream. But you know, it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. At least we didn't lose anything. It's just you have to understand that this whole week was full of news. The Thursday is right in between the previous news and tomorrow's NFP. So there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of you know, inconsistent price stability here. So I guess tomorrow the volume should be back to normal. The chart should be back, like the overall stability or the price action should be corrected. And I think from there we have a normal, you know, normal schedule again. Last week we crushed it. Rugman says I still make money today, congrats. Yeah, GJ is something interesting now to the fact that we created a high. We created change the character to the upside. Maybe we can come up, but let's see. If you can break a new low, a high, it would be great. If not, then I think that's it for today here. Gold is not particularly looking strong though, guys. Even though that I broke even, it's not particularly looking strong right now. Right here, we still have this zone. But it all depends on the dollar. I think the dollar is right now moving a little bit to the downside here. So yeah, last one is DJ and that's it. What's your opinion about the non-form tomorrow news? Massive volume. Massive expansion. That's why we have this price action right now. We're preparing for tomorrow already. What time frames you trade? I understand the macros beforehand already. It's already in my head. Based on that, I go to the micros and I look for setups. Hey Lorenzo, how are income tax laws for traders in Bali? Probably better in Indonesia and in the Netherlands. You need to pay some money on income tax, you mean? It's pretty low, yeah. Pretty good. It's better in the Netherlands, yeah. Are you streaming tomorrow? I'm gonna be active in Discord. I have an event in Discord that you can join as well. If you want to be part of that event, you can click on the Discord link to join us, become part of our community. We have 7,500 members right now in our community. That's absolutely amazing. Wow. That's really, really beautiful. We're growing day by day. A lot of beautiful things are coming that I cannot even talk about. But it's gonna become incredible here. So tomorrow we have an event. I'm gonna be live in here. There is a limit of 300 people. It doesn't allow more people in that level or in that particular channel. So you have to be quick if you want to join. Lorenzo, is this your style of trading that you don't look at the higher time frames at all? I look at the higher time frames. I don't know why people keep saying me that I'm not looking at the lower or the higher time frames. Because I look at the higher time frames. What I prefer, where I potentially look at, is the correlations. The correlations are giving me so much more information. To understand the story, look at the higher time frame. Okay. The yen is in an area of demand here. Okay, that's good. But then internally, I want to see, okay, what's going on here? Alright, we're bouncing right now from this area of demand here. So I see that higher high. We're coming back down to that zone. I know the same thing about the British pound right now. So what do I want to see? I want to create a higher high. I want the British pound to show some weakness internally. Then I want a British pound against the yen break this low. And then I'm entering. Top 5 King says, yesterday you said about the central bank, that's the currency that will finish Forex trading. We will have something to trade instead of Forex when it finishes. Crypto. I think. I don't know. This low year market didn't make a new high. Yeah, it needs to break this high. You're right. 100% VI. That's good. Lorenzo, what's the normal lot size I can use on a 200k account? Whatever you want, man. You have a lot size calculator that you can use to determine the outcome of your your lot size here. I would not risk more on a funded account. I would not risk more than like 1%. I think that's completely fine. That's the perfect. That could be the sweet spot. Okay, the volume is coming down. US30 is actually bouncing from this zone right here. Let's see what else we have. I think that's it for now. Gold can still come down. It's still possible. Look at that liquidity that you're building here. DJ needs to break that low. If the okay, now the yen is coming down here. 2 months here in a row, day by day. Thank you for everything. Wow, my man, amazing. Do you think that crypto does not have enough volume? At the moment, not, but sometimes it has. Depends on the market. There is not much volume necessary because the market cap is not that big yet. So therefore, it's already more volatile by itself. And then during the right sessions, you can take some good trades too. So that could be definitely be the case here. But guys, I think what we're gonna do right now, I think we're gonna close down the stream. We have been streaming for 3 hours and 40 minutes. We had 2 break-even trades. I hope you guys took some profits. For me today was a pretty average day. A pretty bad day in general, to be honest, with the overall market. We didn't lose any money. We are still roughly at the same amount, like $114,500 euro. We're trying to get this to 120. Well, hopefully, when the market is coming, back tomorrow again or next week, I can better say, it should be stabilized during the news. I think everything will be fine. So much news this week. We need to actually, stabilize a little bit more. It was still worth the try. So this is what we need to do here. So overall, I hope you guys liked the stream regardless. And I hope you guys at least took some profits. And I wish you guys all a fantastic day, rest of your stream. Couple important stuff here. If you want to join, one more time, you can join the event tomorrow, but only 300 people are allowed to join. All right, so that's going to happen in Discord right here. Click on I'm interested, and you could be part of the actual channel here. All right. Where is our song? Where is our song? So thank you guys so much. Sure that building what we're doing now on a regular basis. And let's just keep moving forward, because I do believe that if we keep going from here and we keep building and you keep joining the live streams, you're going to see some good days, you're going to see some bad days, but overall, we're proven to be profitable right now. 70% win rate. We want to stay on that 70% win rate right now. It's the ideal for me. Roughly being around the 70% over 100 trades is the absolute perfect win rate for me personally to make a decent amount of money. to keep my wins bigger, keep my losses small, and just keep moving forward with this space here. So tomorrow, big news, NFP. Hope you guys are ready. But next week is again a regular week where the volume should be normal, where we should completely crush it and take over this whole game here. So become part of our Limitless Trading Academy. Wish you all a fantastic day. And thank you for being part of our beautiful, 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 beautiful community right now. See you later. Bye-bye.